There's DIY. There's doing it yourself. It's the difference between being creative and being creative. Between a holy
شهر الغفران رمضان 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 يا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
What's going on, Nestie Besties and Owlettes? Hey, hey, hey! We are still within the month of Ramadan. Yes, we are. And I would like to thank the first people who came in. Hopefully you have a better chance at getting a free membership because I'm about to give some memberships right now. Right now. Here we go. Let's see who gets a membership. Who needs one? Who needs one? Soda Poprock received one. Jenny from the D. Ginger got one. Thompson received one. And Janice Ricardo. Welcome to the nest. It's great to have you. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the nest. Yeah. So, yeah, we have another 5 to give away for free. YouTube gives creators 10 each month. So, hey, I might do them all today. You never know. You never know. I don't want to forget them. You know? Do you know? Do you know what I mean? You know? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. You know? Do you know?
You know? You know? You know?
You know? Do you know? I do. 10 in one day, that's crazy. Oh, just wait. Because if I give all 10 away today, that means that I'm going to pay for some out of pocket later on in the month. And I've done it before and I'll do it again. Because I'd like the whole chat to be green. Honestly, I think it would be cool. I mean, we get pretty close. We definitely get close. Exactly. Teardrop says Moonphase 96. Exactly. Hello, Venus, Maribella. You don't know Rosebud? I know, Rosebud, that you of all people know. Of all people, I think you know. Midwest Bird Freak is in the nest. Yes, we got Malls. We got 2 Dalmatians and a pit. Alec, Green Sparkles, Reality Chica, we got Rosie Posey, No Mayo, Trauma Queen, Wig, Swamp Duck, JJ, Mooney JV, Aksa, Walaikum Salam, The Alexander, SOMDTHC, Hippiesta, Foodie Beauty's gone nuts, you think? I mean, any more than usual? Maybe a little bit. Nancy Jennings, if I didn't already say hi. Hi. Lucy Jane's here. Jessie Rose, Otters and Elephants. Fancy Club Level. Oh, yeah, it may be the cheapest airline, but yeah, we have access to the lounge. We have lounge access. We do. You're welcome, Janice. Anytime. Green Sparkles is in the nest. Mrs. Jones is here, and Moz just gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you, Moz. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Moz. Moonphase 96 received one. Jenny from the D. Oh, already got one. That was me, Jenny from the D. You got one from me. Deranged Mouse received one from Moz. Ashley Gordon got one. Linda Listen. Rudolph received memberships from Moz. Thank you so much, Moz. Thank you. And Mrs. Jones chiming in with another 5 gifted memberships. We're starting this party off right. Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Yeah. Mrs. Jones gifted memberships to Pretty Little Lies, D-Rob55, Jenny G, Linda Nicholson, and Mel's. Welcome. Welcome, members. Welcome. Hey, Tejancita. So your welcome video, if you haven't seen it yet, if you're a brand new member, it's the link is coming in the chat. It's very short if you want to go watch it and come right back. Hey, Anna Gags. Hey, Soliata. Canvia's here. Yeah. So, Jennifer Levine, if I didn't already say hi, I think I just said your name, but just in case. Sometimes my mind isn't caught up with my mouth and vice versa, Alex is here. Great. Omi is here. Fabulous. Yes. Ari M. Hello, Ari. Thank you, Ari M. I actually made that thumbnail quite a while ago, but I think I used it during a stream and not for a thumbnail, so I reused a little bit of content, I have to admit. That I made previously. I am still working on, and I would still like suggestions, because we have a cutout of Chantal. We have a cutout of Chantal. There's a couple that have been going around. You've probably seen them. You've probably already seen like some of the surfing ones. Yeah. Well, she posted a photo, I think, and I didn't even think of this when she posted it, but you guys pointed it out. Of course, the Nest is always on top of it. I didn't even realize it, that she probably posted it, most likely, because she wanted to show that she could close her legs, I guess. Oh, you don't have to go that far to proving things. You don't have to go that far. Yes, 2 Dalmatians in the pit. Absolutely. The link. And thank you so much for being an Owlette for 12 months. Thank you. And this is the membership link if you do have an iPhone and you can't see anything. Hopefully they'll get that fixed at some point. But there's the link. Yep. So this is hers, okay? This photo, she looks insane. She said, "This is unfiltered. This is me unfiltered." Okay, that's fine. I guess. I didn't really even get it. I was like, okay. She's nuts. So I'm not trying to look too deeply into it. But then I started asking people, okay, we can take Foodie out of the chair and put her elsewhere, right? So there's one place I put her. Okay, very famous film. Here we go. There we go. There's Foodie with, I guess they're called Oompa Loompas. Yeah. She's got the white eyebrows. She's got the orange skin. She just looked a little odd in that position. Like she's got her chin on her chest. And I just didn't really get it. Like, what is this pose even? Now it makes sense now that you guys say oh, it's to prove that she can put her legs together. So she's an Oompa Loompa. And I've done one more. And I thought I'd have a little more time to work on them, but that's okay. Because, I can always make time. And we can always do it for a members only, because we like to just kind of sit around and make Chantal art during our members only streams. And there's this one. This curb is too high. This curb is too high. So she's standing in a crater on the moon. And you see the little moon man next to her. Violet, right? Right? That chair and the hospital chairs aren't the same. You're right, Saint Azal. They're totally different. Yes. Yeah. Because, she be on the moon sometimes. What can we say, right? Yes. So there's this one also that a lot of us have taken the liberty of, making some changes to. You can see here with, the legs are fully... Even the feet are in totally different directions just to accommodate balancing whatever is going on under there. I don't even want to know. I don't know. So on Twitter, I just, one thing I love about this community is how creative everyone is, truly. People will just be like, hey, can you put her on this? And not even 2 minutes later, someone has posted it, fantastic. So I showed this on our last stream, but if you missed it, this is her. Oopsie, kind of fell off the surfboard. So lost her balance, I guess. So she's going under. There's one. And yeah. And then we have, flying high Foodie, of course. Because, I'm sure she's aerodynamic. I'm sure she is. Aren't you sure? I'm sure. There we go. We got that one too. Yep. She's very athletic. You think she's not. Let me tell you. I don't know I would have to do some stretches myself to get my legs like real fall apart. So she's actually probably more fit than most of us. Let's think about it. She can put her legs together and apart. How many of us can say that? How many of us? Would she float or sink? I don't care, actually. I don't care at all. Not my business. It's not my business what happens when she falls. It's not. How many Wonka bars did she eat to get the golden ticket? I have no idea, Cassandra. I wouldn't even want to guess. Yikes. Okay. So, Foodie on a bull? I'll have to go look at that. Sounds funny. Hey, Molly, how's it going? Hectic Llama is in the nest. When she put her socks on for us, you were shocked. She's surprisingly flexible, but also surprisingly not. Like, she can't bend at the waist, but she can practically put her foot over her head to put socks on. Like, what? What? All right. So her most recent video uploaded not too long ago, she says we are obsessed with her. Of course. Why wouldn't we be? And she says people are speculating about her visa status and her visa trip and whatever. I think, honestly, the obsession, Chantal, is what you have with reaction channels, because lately that's all you've been talking about. Like, if you weren't so obsessed, you could just let go and create your own content. So sometimes I wonder. It is a symbiotic relationship. But I wonder if she vowed and truly stopped talking about reaction channels, what would she talk about? She sits and waits for the chat to fill in. She has no topic to talk about. She has nothing on her mind, and she waits for the chat to bring the content to her. But the problem comes when it's a bunch of trolls. It's just a bunch of trolls trying to rile her up, and she's got nothing else to focus on. So she responds to the trolls, and we're in the vicious circle. Oh, that's true. The political topics. That's true. That's true. And we did get a couple of community tab posts today. We did today already. I screenshotted in case they come down immediately, which is very possible. Slightly unhinged. Okay, here's a couple. We have a couple. Oh, yeah. They're kind of small. I hate that. I might have to... Don't worry. We'll get it. Okay. So these are a couple. So Foodie Beauty. Now, clearly, Chantal was listening to Yaba's call-in complaint line last night, because she was responding to to them in real time on the community tab. And they're like, we know you're watching. You're literally responding to us in real time. It's kind of cringe. Yeah. So let me pull up in front of me so I can read it, because I don't have that kind of eyesight. All right. Foodie Beauty. I thought your husband, this is in quotes, I thought your husband would support you without YouTube. So I guess, people were saying like, okay, you're boycotting American products, but your paycheck literally comes from America. And she was like, not except that, except everything's an exception, of course. And people were like, well, clearly, you can't boycott it because you need that. So I guess this is where she's coming from with this. I thought your husband would support you without YouTube. She says, OMG, if you are this dumb, please don't comment on my channel. Please. Wow. You're kind of asking a lot, Chantal, because the Beezers aren't very bright. Just because we can get by with him paying the bills doesn't mean I would want to lose thousands. I use that money to pay my debts. What's better than one income? 2. See how that works? I hate the internet. OMG. Then I suggest logging off. Logging off. If I hated my job, I wouldn't do it. I'd find something else to do. If I was that bitter about my work, I would find something else. You might want to consider that. Just a thought. Just a thought. And then we have just a little bit before that, because, you know, she did her weird political, non-political rant. She had nothing of value to say, just that I know things are going on in this world. And just because they're going on and you don't want to talk about them doesn't mean that they're not going on. But she didn't enlighten anybody as to what she feels is going on. So Chantal, what's your point of view? Do you have one? Do you have one? So apparently people started unsubscribing from her channel. I checked Social Blade. Now that she's up over 100,000 subscribers, they count her subscribers' gains and losses in thousands. So she hasn't gone down 1,000 since yesterday. So maybe a couple hundred. I don't know. We can't tell. So she says, can someone please tell me how American viewers, that's the large majority of us, of your viewers, Chantal. This is the vast majority of my viewers. Then UK and Canada are always neck and neck for second place. And then it's, I have a lot of different countries watching, and sometimes it's like 2 or 3 people. It's interesting. In like a country you wouldn't think even knows about Foodie Beauty, but yeah. Can someone please tell me how American viewers are getting offended by me supporting my own country in this whole America versus Canada thing? Now, listen, I thought we were allies, Chantal. Isn't that what you said? Why is it us versus them, you versus us? What? Relax. Canadian, Cypher. UK, Karma. Green Sparkles, UK. Excellent. First off, your president started this war, and just as you are defending your country in my comments, so do I have the right to. Didn't I tell you this would happen? Didn't I tell you? It's not that people don't know what's going on or don't have enough information to speak knowledgeably on the subject. It's that a lot of people aren't here for that. They definitely don't go to your channel for that. I can tell you. I can tell you. So you're inviting a lot of controversy, just so you know. Also, if you are threatening to unsubscribe because I don't like Trump, I loathe him, actually. Go right ahead, LOL. I don't know how women support him anyway. He's had many sexual misconduct allegations, as have you. As have you given a false alibi to a police department for your ex-boyfriend who literally assaulted a woman. But let's talk about the president. Okay. He's had many sexual misconduct allegations and has been found guilty of sexual abuse. He's also been accused of the violent act of RAPE, lame that I have to do that. And yet women are in the comments. So now you're a sister, Chantal? So now you're a sister and you're going to stand up for other women? Is that what this is? You're a girl's girl now? You're worried about what women are supporting? You're a girly girl, huh? You're one of us? Okay. Okay. And yet women are in my comments, which I block you instantly for supporting that ish, crying that I don't support the orange man. Good riddance, fools. women supporting women. Yeah, she's very well known for that, for being a woman's advocate, for, stepping up for women who have been assaulted by men that she actually knows and has financially supported. Yeah. But yeah, let's not talk about that, right? No, you'd rather talk about another country's government. Sure. Not Jeb Bush says, who cares if she supports a president that isn't over her country while she's in a country foreign to her own anyway? Her opinion about anything doesn't matter to me, period. I don't even care what kind of potato chip she likes. Her opinion on anything means nothing to me. I have to respect somebody. I have to value what they have to say. Know that they put thoughts behind their words. Know that they think things through. And they've had life experience to be able to form their opinions. Chantal has none of that. None of that. None. Hey, Kat. Oh, Kat's listening from work again. Hey, I'm sure she's very well informed, said Mr. Blue, and not at all parroting everything she hears off TikTok. And her husband. Not Jeb Bush says, no one is going to Foodie Beauty for political science education. God, I hope not. Certainly. She didn't even know there was a new prime minister in her country, picks and sticks. Well, Chantal, might want to stay informed, We can't all just close our eyes to the problems. If you go to Foodie Beauty for any advice, you deserve to go broke. Totally agree, Carla. Yep. She parrots Pete's as well. The boycott was all Pete's. Oh, that makes sense, because who else is she going to listen to? I thought it was a TikToker that was very influential, and she was like, yeah, I think I understand it now. And the least I can do is feel better about myself for doing something productive. At least that. Her Canadian nemesis has offered to debate her on politics, current events for years. For some reason, Chantal won't. That would be interesting. You never seem to catch my lives anymore, Cassandra Chihuahua Mama. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be on at different times lately. So a woman from Canada living in Kuwait is complaining about American politics. Correct. And I understand having thoughts on Palestine, Israel, of course. I think most of us do. But again, this is a pretty lightweight channel over here. Okay, I've got owls. I've got a snowy owl wearing a flight attendant uniform on the screen. Okay, we're clearly not handling heavy-duty, serious topics here. Whether we are qualified or not, that's not what we're doing here. Yeah. The Pete's boycott would really affect the marketplace. Does he ever leave his room? True. Hey, Mers, how's it going? All right. So I want to hear your thoughts on where you think the next visa run will be. This is one of the best ones so far. Yeah, this one took a while. You know why? Because the wings and the uniform didn't fit. They were very hard to work out. And then I changed the name tag. It says AYS Crew. It's got my face on there, just in case I get stopped by security. But the wings through the sleeves of the uniform was not easy. And then the scarf also, because I'm like, well, it would be realistic if the feathers were kind of fluffed up around the scarf, Yeah, this took a while. So I'm glad I can reuse it. I only used it once, I think. Is there an owl president for the Are You Serious channel? Absolutely not. Crackhead Jin, and I love your name. Absolutely not. No. Nope. Because AI struggles with wings. Oh, that wasn't AI. This was just me manually for hours. Yeah, no, this was not. This was an owl I already had, and then I took the uniform off of a woman to put it on. Oh my, yeah, no. AI usually won't give me something that specific, even if I ask for it. No, this was a legit flight attendant that I had to grab her picture and take her out of it and put an owl in. Yeah, so. Yeah, I can't find it right now. That's okay. Yeah. So yeah. All right. It was a labor of love, 100%. Well, thank you, Lucy Jane. I usually do have to some degree, tweak and sometimes just start completely from scratch. Because, yeah. Thanks, Murs. Okay. Oh my gosh, Ham and Beans. I am announcing my candidacy for the Bean Party for president of chat. What chat? Which chat? My platform is running out all those yikes family members. Oh my God. Make chat great again. That is quite a statement. Is this breaking news? Have you announced this anywhere else? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. When's the election? Are you going to be campaigning? Oh my God. All right. Let's hear Chantal's delusion about how obsessed we are with her. Of course. Why wouldn't we be? And she does talk about what does it matter what my visa status is? Basically, it all just sounded like prove it. Prove it. Which means, yeah, so. Breaking news alert. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, Ham and Beans. Wow. Wow, I'm honored that you brought it here first. Thank you. Woo! Okay. Let's hear what this lady has to say. Her meal, I guess I'll show it, right? Some people are here for that. You know, what you would expect, pretty much.
Tonight we have... I know I need to clean this, don't worry. Don't mind it. Tonight we have meatloaf. Creamiest mashed potatoes. Some stuffing. And some cream Parmesan corn. Let's eat. The face my cat makes when I'm not making chicken. Sorry, baby. Sorry.
I think that's the look your cat makes whenever you talk to her. She's just over it. She's completely over it, this poor cat. You can see the resentment in her eyes. Pure resentment. I don't think it has anything to do with there being no chicken, because would you give her any anyway?
Baby. Alright guys, I have a meatloaf dinner that I've been craving so bad. I have no makeup on and I'm hot because I'm not making a dinner like this hot and sweaty and putting on makeup. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so hi. I love my baby. Alright, first things first, I'm dying to try this cream corn. Creamy Parmesan buttered corn. Bismillah. And Beauty Bite. I already did chug a bunch of water. So I broke my fast with that.
I thought you weren't fasting. Are you fasting or not? Like, whatever. Whatever. Why are you even mentioning fasting? I don't know. So I just noticed the lack of green. Now, I like a lot of green vegetables. I actually had a salad for breakfast this morning. That's just what I wanted. Why there's no green beans, broccoli, something on this plate would concern me. For sure. It's a metaphorical fast, Brandon. Okay, that makes sense.
Stuffing. Mashed potato. Now the stuffing is just a box of Paxo, but it tastes like stovetop.
Oh yeah, I'm going wild. Danielson, thank you so much for gifting an Are You Serious membership. Thank you, Danielson. Thank you. Yeah, and Murs received it. Thank you so much, Danielson. Very nice. Welcome, Murs, or welcome back.
So I just want to say like one thing, follow up, regarding my previous video with the whole politics thing. I don't know where people came off assuming that I'm attacking everything American, because yes, I know YouTube is an American company. Okay.
Okay.
Just because I have an issue with a political leader, like, I've had issues with my own country's political leaders. You know?
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
Anyway, I don't know.
That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever.
Oh, okay,
if you want
cool.
to hate me, go ahead.
Oh, God. I'm not going to hate you for that. Just those tigers and the cats and the dogs and every hamsters.
Like,
every animal you come across. Just for that.
I've seen comments like, why do you care about Palestine if you're not Palestinian? Like, I can't.
I haven't seen anybody say that. Maybe you deleted the comment, but I have not seen anyone say that anywhere.
What happens in countries affects like the whole world in a way, you know?
Yeah, but nothing that happens in Canada affects literally anybody else, just so you know. Sorry, Canadians. It's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's true. Sorry if the truth hurts. Sorry.
But anyways, I don't know why I bother addressing people who are ignorant. But I hope you enjoy your meal today.
I liked my salad. It was pretty good.
This is like,
So I got so I had a salad. It was organic from Costco. I get the salad bags from Costco, and it was Mediterranean crunch, and it was a beautiful mix of greens, probably some cabbage, definitely some radicchio was in there, and it had goat cheese and some like rectangular skinny croutons and a lovely balsamic vinaigrette. And I chopped up some tomatoes. It was beautiful. It was great. And it really filled me up. You like that one too, Big? Yeah. Costco, man. I don't know how they do it. I just don't. And it came in a 2-pack, so I'll have another one pretty soon, later this week. You're having taco salad, Lucy Jane? It will not look like hers. Yours is actually healthy. I don't doubt it. Mr. Lucy is cooking? Nice. Ham and Bean says, I get my maple syrup because I bleed red, white, and blue. Nice. That's good to hear. Get out of my town, Ham and Beans.
oh, pizza flavor? Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Thank you, Ham and Beans.
I was gonna make a tortilla, but I was missing a lot more ingredients than I thought. But I was craving meatloaf.
Why do you have cravings like every day, though? I was thinking about this because I'm like, what was the last thing I craved? And I really can't come up with anything. Like, I might have a passing thought about something, but then it goes away and I don't obsess over it. So maybe that's what she thinks a craving is.
The cream corn, cream parmesan, salt, pepper, butter. The meatloaf? You're gonna be like, what? You know how sometimes meatloaf has a million ingredients, egg, breadcrumbs. My meatloaf only has
egg,
garlic powder, salt, pepper, and blended, pretty much liquefied, onion and green pepper. And the onion and the green pepper have so much flavor. And the glaze is just ketchup. Some broccoli or green beans with carrots would be good, but I don't have any of those things. Broccoli goes really fast in this house. Did I say That's diet soda with lemon. Scrubbed lemon. If I'm putting that in my glass. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I've put worse things in my body, so.
We know you have. We know. We've witnessed it ourselves, personally. Broccoli goes super fast in her house.
So?
You can't keep it, like, at all. Yeah. Because I don't need to watch her chew. See how tricky? Like, I had to fill in the chest. Look at the chest, like that V underneath the scarf. I had to fill that in with feathers. Wasn't easy. Cleavage, yep.
I have another legit question.
Okay. You sure it's legit, though? Kind of doubt it. We'll wait till you're done slurping.
So good.
Is it? That's good.
Legitimately, okay? And I'm going to try to answer, see what answers I'm sure that are going to come up. I've been seeing a lot around,
Oh, here we go.
or in my comments. Trying to guess when and where I'm going to be visa hopping.
It is lemon, yes. Yep.
So here's my questions if you want to answer them, okay?
Okay.
One, why is it anyone's business?
Okay. Chat. Nest. Why is it our business? Let's answer her questions, like, legitimately. I don't know if she's actually looking for answers, but let's answer her questions. Why is it our business? About her visa hopping status, or visa status. What was the question again? I tuned her out. I'll go back.
So here's my questions if you want to answer them.
Okay, all right.
One, why is it anyone's business?
Oh, she didn't really ask a good question. Okay.
Two,
So it's a vague question. Like, why is it our business in general, I guess? Okay. Lucy Jane says, because you use it for content. Brandon needs rice and beans because it's funny. Middle of nowhere because she makes an issue of it in the first place. Canvia because she lies about it. No one would care if she didn't lie. Mr. Blue, she makes it our business. Ham and Beans, she puts her life online to make money. We get to comment and speculate on her life. Wig says public figure. Oh, I think the chat jumped. Crafty Ninja because she constantly lies about it. Yep. Because she makes it our business, says Rosebud. Mrs. Jones because she lives her life online and makes it content. Crackhead Jen, you make it our business. Linner because she does it online. Because she wants people to send money to her to watch her life, says Annie Bow. Hectic Llama, people don't like being lied to. Yes. Green Sparkles, because she's on the internet broadcasting her life. She should know people are going to ask questions. SOMDTHC, always talking about travel. Visa hop would be traveling. That is a very logical point. Yes. Cassandra Chihuahua Mama says she gets defensive when you answer her questions. Yep. Charlie Hobo, it's entertainment. Jordan Mahaffey says rule number 1. Midwest Bird Freak, she puts it out there. Yeah. Yep. Promotes a bad health lifestyle, Karma Kitty says. Omi, you need content from somewhere. Mrs. Chester, because you put your whole life out there. Cat Frico says, why? Because she puts it online for everyone to see. I mean, she makes it public all the time, and it's entertaining. Yep. Emma Rising, hi from the UK. Can I just say a big thank you for your hard work? I always laugh so much. Oh, I'm so happy, Emma. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad. Grumpy Fluffy Bunny says 20 days, 21 hours, 23 minutes to the next visa hop. Is that true? That's funny. So the end of March, huh? Okay. Adriana, this is I think definitely something that a lot of people think. She keeps insisting she's a Kuwait resident. Yeah. And if you're not married, You're never going to be a resident. Therefore, show us the marriage certificate. It all goes back to the marriage certificate. It all goes back to the marriage certificate. Trauma queen because she puts it online. What does she expect? Hectic llama. Yes, visa hopping is her only traveling. She thinks she's a travel vlog. She goes for a flight and she sits down and talks about her gate was this far away, and then she went to the next gate, and then she changed planes. It's the most mundane travel story you could ever imagine. You're not a travel vlogger, Chantal. Far from it. Seriously. Aunt Katie says because it annoys her and it entertains me. Pack Selecta because it unravels her marriage story. True. Dapper Doll, she's saying we don't talk about other travel vlogs, but they don't lie and say they live there. They are visitors. Yes, visa hopping is her only traveling. Yep, not Jeb Bush because I'm nosy. I work in HR, for crying out loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's got to be rough. Your man made a countdown clock from Be Fluffy Bunny. That's awesome. All right.
Is there anyone connected to me personally who's entitled to that information?
That's funny that you say entitled. Entitled. Just like you're entitled to having all of your meals paid for by men who want to watch you slurp ranch dressing off your lips. That's a level of entitlement too, I think.
3? Why do you care? Like, legitimately?
That's kind of the same question as number 1. So if you're going to make a list, Chantal, I mean, make it, let's, put a little work into it. Like, it's pretty much the same question as number 1.
What impact does it have on anyone's life?
None. 0.
If I'm a tourist here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or if I have a civil ID.
Mm-hmm. Because no one believes that you're married. Don't tell me you don't know the answers to that, Chantal. It all goes back to your marriage certificate. Truly. I know so many people who had to renew their tourist visa over and over and over and over and over. I knew someone who stayed in Egypt for 5 years on a tourist visa. They just kept renewing it. And it's not a big deal. People do it all the time. I have no issue with visa hopping. Hey, if it gets you out of the country and gives you a couple days away, great. But I think people are interested because it is on a schedule, and the schedule itself indicates that you are still on a tourist visa. It's the 90-day thing. That's why people track it. Every 90 days.
Like, I really don't get it. And I know I've said this before many times, but, like, I never get a straight answer. Like, and I bet you the answer that people are going to come up with
Okay. A, you're Muslim. B, you're a lady. C, you're in a country where belching publicly is frowned upon. You could at least say, excuse me.
it is going to be. Because we know you're lying. We want to catch you in a lie.
Well, it's not hard. I mean...
Like, how am I lying if I don't want people to know that personal information about my life?
Here's the thing, though. You're very inconsistent. You're extremely inconsistent and, as you often say, impulsive. So a lot of information that you put out, and sometimes it is very spontaneously, which is why you should bring your own content to your live streams instead of relying on the chat, because they will lead you down a path that you're not even aware you're going down, and you leak stuff about yourself all the time. Except most of it is not interesting, like at all. The most interesting person in your chat, there's two, Teardrop and Tracy. I'm learning more about Tracy. I'm learning more about Tracy, okay? Let me just say, okay? She has been on other channels, not just Chantal's. And a lot of you OGs might know what I'm referring to. Now, I want to investigate it further before I talk about it on this channel. But yeah, there is Tracy T. Some of you probably already know it and think it's no big deal. Like, you're not even expecting me to say it. You think it's something big. To me, I just found out today. You want a Foodie Beauty moderator podcast, Lexi Lime? That would be ideal. Hey, a book lover review? Yeah. If she wasn't trying to hide something, she would have no issues with telling us. Going down a rabbit hole. The only reason is because, you thought I was going to say Julia? The only reason is because I do listen to some channels that a lot of people don't. They're not popular, like, at all, but they're very consistent with their live streaming. So, and they're kind of on a schedule. I can see the benefit to doing that as a creator, because I'm tuning into I'm tuning into live streams that I'm really not interested in just because I know it's coming on at a certain time. Like, oh, let's see what's happening. And some days there is something happening. Shani is it's not Shani that I'm talking about, but another good one, another really good one. Sometimes there's stuff going on, sometimes there's not. She didn't go live today, sadly. She had some nausea from her Ozempic. But yeah, I listened to some, fringe channels, and stuff comes out. And I'm not even participating in the chat. I am 100% lurking and listening, and that is it. You did, Amethyst? You've seen her on at least 3 LawTube channels giving super chats the last couple weeks? Really? Amethyst. Oh, do you happen to remember? You've seen her too? Whoa. Do you happen to remember which channels? Oh, that's fascinating. I would love to. I would say probably Emily D. Baker, I'm sure. Huh. I wonder who else. I wonder if she goes to, like, some of the guys, Interesting. Fringe equals cringe? Mostly, yes. Mostly. Yeah. Ricada. Snack. Is he even still live streaming? Oh my God. A lot of strange rabbit holes. Yeah. 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 And yeah, Tracy came up today in a very fringe, kind of adjacent community, but I truly did not expect to hear her name today. And I was like, oh, is that the same Tracy? And then they actually said, like, yeah, Foodie Beauty's mod. I was like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. TSA Owl? No, this is Spirit Airlines Owl. Yeah.
Purposely withholding information or confusing information on purpose because I want privacy.
She wants to be, when it comes to that. You want privacy when it comes to your visa status?
I want privacy. When it comes to that,
No, I don't know.
I find people in general have the attitude that if you're a public figure,
yeah,
if you have a YouTube channel,
right,
things that you don't want to share are fair game.
You have failed to set boundaries with your community. You have failed from the very start of setting boundaries. You truly have. Why would a visa status or visa trip, since now you're a travel vlogger, why would that be also private? Yet I am forced, as a reaction channel, to listen to your feminine hygiene discussions. Why? Why do I know what kind of underwear you wear? I don't need to know that. No one knows anywhere on YouTube what kind of underwear I wear. You know why? Because I don't put it out there. It's really no, like you say, it's no one's business, and why would I be talking about that in the first place? But you, Chantal, I've got to hear about keeping your folds and whatever is going on under that top dry and clean with fresh, clean underwear. How is that not private? How is it not private that I've seen you shit your pants probably twice, maybe 3 times live? How's that not private? But your visa status is too private to discuss. Okay.
So let's say I did come online and say, hey, I'm border hopping soon. What would that matter? And why don't I have a right to privacy when it comes to these things?
Because you have violated my right of not knowing what goes on underneath your clothing. That is a right. That is a fundamental human right that I have that you violated. I don't need to know what kind of boils, oozing ulcers, powders, creams, suppositories, wipes, types of underwear. I don't need to know any of that, yet I do. Not because someone leaked information about you, because you sat there and told us all about it. All about it. Why did you join at the boils? You might want to go out and come back in, because that is a bad place to start. The bleach, Christy. Why do I know that you need to bleach certain areas of your body? And that little bottle you got from Temu that you actually showed us isn't even close to being enough to do the job, if it does it at all. Biological warfare is against the Geneva Convention. Send her to The Hague. Let's do it. Let's do it. They think reporting her to the Kuwaiti government is badass. Let's send her to The Hague. This is a war crime.
Like,
she did say it's U.S. versus Canada, right? Okay, we're at war.
I don't know. The internet is frustrating sometimes. There are so many travel vloggers out there. Nobody asks them personal information like that.
Because they're travel vloggers. And guess what? When they vlog, when they're traveling, they're on a tourist visa. That's why it never comes up, Chantal. It seemed, I don't know. I wonder, is this a stream of consciousness? Do you ever stop and try to answer these questions yourself first before you speak them? Because you could have answered that yourself, just like I did. Why would we ask a travel vlogger what their visa status is? They're clearly traveling on a tourist visa. They're going somewhere where they don't live. Therefore, they're on a tourist visa. That's why we don't ask them about it. Come on. Think a little.
Sometimes they talk about it, but they don't have a psychotic audience. Like, not all of you. I'm not talking about all of you. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, even if you're just curious, the fact I've said many times, I'm not going to divulge this information ever.
That's an excellent point, Elaine. Or travel vloggers actually do something when they travel, not sit in a hotel room for 30 days straight. Exactly. Truly. You're a travel vlogger? What, you've shown us airports that you're huffing and puffing to get through? We haven't seen much more than that, really. A couple of places that Salah dragged you to, and then you sat in the hotel room without him, and he went out by himself. Ugh, my goodness. Yorkshire Boomer says, thing is, it's not as though she can separate her life from her art like a musician or actor. So she's effectively commodified herself. Love to AYS and chat. Yeah, it's true. That is a very good point. That is a good point. She is her art. Yeah, that's true.
At least willingly. I just don't think it matters. Like, why would being a tourist at a country be a big deal? I don't know.
Because of your alleged marriage license, your marriage certificate. That's the reason. No one cares. No one cares about the visa itself. It's what questions the visa itself answers. Candy Kitten says her travels consist of showing us the local 7-Elevens. Indeed, they do. Pondering the meaning of life while chewing, says Crackhead Jen. Not even. There's like not a lot going on up there, I don't think. Because you told us you're not a tourist. OMG, is she this dense, says Hectic Llama. Where's her civil ID card? She thinks being a travel vlogger is shitting her pants and telling us about it. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. Yep.
A lot of people do it.
Chantal, instead of referencing travel vloggers, I think you should reference expat vlogs, expatriate vlogs. There's a lot of them. And there's probably quite a few for Kuwait, given that 80% of the population are expatriates. You could look that up, and they talk about their visa process because they come in on a work visa. And what if they want to extend it and stay? And what, you know, they have to convert it to something else. And they would talk about that. You don't come in on a tourist visa if you have a job. Or if you come in and you're looking for a job and you convert it to a work visa. I mean, they talk about that process. She travels to eat packs of hot dogs. She does. That's budget traveling to Foodie Beauty. I mean, she could at least say, oh yeah, if you're running low on funds and you have to spend a couple months someplace because you can't get back into the country you're trying to get back into, I got a tip for you. Go to 7-Eleven and get yourself a pack of chicken weenies that are stuffed with cheese, and they'll heat them up for you, but they're also great cold. That's why your travel vlogs aren't successful.
And while some people are sitting there obsessing about border hopping, at least I'm traveling.
That's pathetic. Honestly, that's pathetic. That sounds like something Teardrop would say. At least you're traveling, Chantal. These people are stuck to their sofas. Yeah, you would like to think that, Teardrop. I know you would. I know. At least you're traveling. I disagree with that, Chantal, because when anybody has to travel as part of their job, it's not usually a ton of fun, and only occasionally might you be able to get away to do something like fun for yourself or a little bit of sightseeing, but primarily you're doing it for work. I don't consider that at least I'm traveling. If that's what I'm doing to travel, I would rather stay home and enjoy myself. So this, at least I'm traveling by renewing your visa? No. Because it's hard on you, clearly. Clearly you don't enjoy traveling as much as you say that you do. It's a big hardship on you.
Even if I'm not skydiving or doing whatever.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is one of Chantal's speech patterns that someone picked up on. I want to say it was Sin and Sass. This, can you imagine? This is like one of her new speech patterns that she's doing. No, I can't imagine it. No.
Which I will never do.
No.
At any rate.
You won't be able to. No. No. No risk of that happening. No.
This is like the best meal of the week.
Good. It's too bad you couldn't have just eaten it and enjoyed it and not rage about reaction channels and your visa during it.
Oh. So I'm just genuinely curious why people, because like reaction channels will have like a condescending tone about it. Like, I bet you she's getting ready for her visa run. Like, who cares? Like,
could you use a tissue?
What kind of flex is that?
It's
That you
not-
think you know something.
It's not. I don't know if, I mean, maybe some people really are like overly invested and truly care about when you're packing your bags and when you're boarding a flight. I honestly couldn't care less. I have more going on than to think about what like minutia you're doing throughout your day, Chantal. Really. So no, I don't think it's a flex to find out that you are someplace or that you're going someplace. Not to me. It doesn't affect me what you do or where you go. I just hope that you let me know if you plan to go to Egypt. Let me know.
With no proof, but whatever. I just find it so odd, like a weird obsession. People are strange when you're a beezer. Anyways, that was a delish. Like, such a delicious, like, homey comfort meal. I know it looks.
Why do you need so much comfort? That's what I want to know. What is the comfort about? What do you need comfort from? Hey, Sin and Sass, no one cares. She's just lying. She could just say, I'm going to visa hop, and that's it. Truly. Like, yeah, I'm packing. I'm getting ready to go on my visa hop every 90 days. She just doesn't like the questions that come along with that. Do you think she'd be allowed in Egypt? Why wouldn't she? She definitely will be allowed. For sure. Why, you think I'm going to stop her? I have no power to do that. Well, I'm curious why, like, what could prevent her from entering Egypt? Gonna send a message to the Egyptian street dogs. Oh, we're on telepathic communication. Yeah, nothing needs to be sent. Can she survive 5 seconds without touching her face? Nope. Think Salah is mad about no Canada papers and they're fighting? I think he's just done with her. I think, this isn't what he signed up for. She's not even a motherly figure, if that's what he was looking for. She's not even that. Salah would be the only thing preventing her. Syrians can go to Egypt. There are a lot of Syrians who live in Egypt. A lot of Syrians immigrated to Egypt. So I don't think that would be a problem. I wonder the same thing. What does she think people can do? It's catching in her lies. It's fun, FW11. Yeah. So she asked us 3 questions. 2 were the same. Why is it our business? I think we all answered that very well. It is our business because you make it our business. And you're constantly talking about things that we're not interested in, about your private life and your privates, literally. Okay. So if you're taking a trip, yeah, we might speculate where you might be going. All right. Is this over? A couple more seconds.
Super tired without makeup. Well, I'm going to be 41 this year.
Oh, he won't let her. I don't mean visa-wise. I mean he won't let her. Salah would be the only thing preventing her. Too expensive? I don't think money's going to be an issue. Maybe the flight. Even that's a very close flight, though. I don't know. If she thinks she suffers in Kuwait, I will love to see her in Egypt. even if it's Alexandria, even if she just goes to Alexandria or if she goes to Cairo, this is a far less developed part of the world than Kuwait. Kuwait is a pretty new country. Egypt is not. You want to talk about sidewalk problems? She's going to have problems.
I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday, but who knows? We'll see.
Your birthday?
We'll see. I guess that's it. So yeah, if you can answer me in the comments what the obsession's about. I mean, being curious is fine, but like there are legit people on the internet who have spreadsheets keeping track of my travel dates. Like, it's so bizarre. Tell me you have no life without telling me. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Yes, we will definitely read the comments. That is an excellent suggestion. Dapper doll. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Let me enlarge. Okay. Give me just a second to finagle a bit. Oh my goodness. So, where do you think she's going? At the end of March. That's when she's due to go. Where do you think she's going? Will Salah be joining her? I'm thinking he might not join her. That would be interesting. Like she did in Thailand. Just kind of goes by herself. That would be interesting. Despite what Salah may tell you, Chantal, spreadsheets aren't that difficult to create and maintain. Exactly. Ham and beans, they're really not. Once you have the hang of it, it's no problem.
Pizza flavor? Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Exactly. Ham and beans. Thank you. Exactly. Okay, so we got girl, I love you, but you talk too far. You talk far and too few. You talk far and too few between all those bites that it gets a bit incoherent. Okay. I mean, yeah. All right. Never cared. Oh, yeah. Mike is misguided. I read this earlier. Oh, I need to stretch out my screen a little more so you can see everything. Mike is misguided is a new player on the Beezer team. And I'm curious about Mike. I am. Kind of curious. All right, Mike. Mike says, never cared if you were married or living in sin. Oh, you don't care if she's living in sin? You don't care? You should care. You don't care? Never cared about you border hopping or just on vacation. However, it's nice to know where you go as we can see the experience. As for concern, though, we care about Julia. And if you can't get back into the country, we do have concern of what would happen to her. Thanks, Metallica Mom. We'll see you a little later. What are you trying to say, Mike? That Salah is not capable of caring for a cat? Melly B96 says, if you do another visa run, I suggest a resort in Bali. Why would you say that? So you don't have to go far and still have fun and eat. Okay. Well, Bali will not be in Bali. She's going someplace else. So you have to meet up with her elsewhere. Your hair was sticking out at 1 minute, 25 seconds. You might want to clip that part out. Thanks, Kim. Thanks for noticing. Brooke A, it's not about you bringing it up. People come to YouTube to unplug from the ish that is going on in the world. Unless it's directly searching info about it. It's stressful. The orange man needs to go. Greg and Tammy, money, clicks, likes, and views. Those are the reasons why reaction channels obsess about your travel. If they say you're on a visa run, it might generate more clicks. But the people who care about you don't look for a motive behind your travel. We simply like your content. It all boils down to money. The more views, the more money they make. That's a possibility. I mean, personally, I don't care where she goes or what she does, but does Salah like meatloaf? Teddy Cabana asked. Guess not, because I think she ate the whole thing. Terry Lynn Lavoie, is the corn homemade or canned? If homemade, can you post the recipe, please? Mike is misguided again. A South American bees would be fun to see. Yes, it would. Tejoncita, would you be up for being a travel guide? Would you be up for that? That'd be awesome. TTD fan for life. I'd rather have that any day than fast food. That looks really good. Okay. Reminds me of my great aunt's cooking. I'm so sorry, Lorraine. Sorry you had to go through that. Tanji 2025-1. Julia's so cute. It all looks really yum. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we got a paragraph. As to politics, many of us have major issues with the new administration and the decisions made, so I'm upset with America, my own country, too, right now. It's okay to express yourself. Your opinion is not less important than anyone else's. Well, since she's not a voter in this country, I mean, whatever. Just, P.S. I'm sending you a pic of some new rice cakes. Okay. That are out of this world. Good. I hope you can find them there. Your visa status is no one's business. These people are just weird AF. And they also want content. The psychotic nature of the whole thing is so blatant. Anyone outside of Girl World would be flabbergasted. Oh, Tanji. You're a little naive, I have to say. You don't know some of the stuff I've seen. All of this is a bunch of like fluff. Truly fluff. Aside from the animal abuse, obviously. But everything else is just a bunch of, whatever. I've never understood it and never will. Even if their argument was that you lied, so what? They don't even know you in real life. Thank God for that. You may just protect your privacy and have to do whatever to stay private. Anyway, I'm writing a book. You know I love you. Just keep doing you. You're fine as you are. Sanji, I hope you wake up soon because you seem like a nice person. B. Kelly, yummy. I love meatloaf. Looks good. Beauty bite. Now this is a good meal right here. Yum, yum. I wrote yesterday, other sisters have their sideburns showing from their scarf too. Maybe you can use hair cream or anything you have to slick it back. Can you imagine a slick back on Chantal and control it? Roasted chicken, eat that. Okay. I never had meatloaf yet, but in American movies, the kids act like it's gross in schools. Why don't you add eggs? I thought she said she did add one egg. Looks delicious. YouTube was created by at least one person and one was Muslim. I don't know if that's true, but we'll go with that. Yummy. Some hearts. Yummy. Looks really good. Enjoy. Habibti. Assalamu alaikum. Read my comment on your post. I'm Lil Josie Doll. Oh, you're telling us what your sock account is? Okay. Thank you. Fufu egg. They're just jealous that you travel. We're just jealous. You're just jealous. They could never fit in an airplane seat or even two. Don't let them get to you, girl. At least you're traveling. Oh my God. Love the home cooking videos, Chantal. Skydiving, NFW, girl. I don't know. When the Jersey Shore's situation actually got into that feeder to announce the birth of his baby girl, I thought Lauren would give birth on the tarmac. Who's making it public that you're traveling? What is this person's? Did I miss something from the video? I might have. Sometimes I tune her out a little bit. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea. Those are certainly all words. Those are some words. Yeah, quite a few of them too. Indeed. Yes. Is weed legal in Egypt? 100% absolutely forever forbidden? No, it is absolutely not legal at all. And I would be extremely concerned about anyone who is found with any illegal substance in the country of Egypt. You very well Now, this is not like my conjecture. This is not, I watched a scary movie. I saw some channel post something about that Sally Field movie, like Not Without My Daughter, telling Chantal to watch it. I'm like, oh my God, you people. I don't know if you've ever left your state, but you might want to, you know. Ugh. I don't, okay? So this is not conjecture. This is not me watching a scary movie or hearing people talk. I know that it's possible, probably not for a foreigner, but it's possible that you may never be seen again. So I don't think Chantal would want to risk that. But she is very stupid. She's very stupid. Alcohol is available, Annie, but it's sold at country. The country has its own liquor stores. They're called drinkies, and they're in foreigner areas, but none of it's good. Like, it's all Egyptian made wine, which is terrible. Like, people told me how terrible it was, and I'm like, it can't be that bad. I just need a drink. Well, it is. It is. It's bad. You can get alcohol through the duty free at the airport, which most people do. I went to a party where it was all expats, and they had a whole bar stocked with like alcohol that you would see in the States, like all the brands, like Bacardi, Seagrams. I was like, what? Are you guys smuggling something? How did you get this? How did you get this? And they were like, at the airport, because they traveled a lot in and out. Yeah. So possession of alcohol, not illegal. Buying it from the country or from the airport, definitely not illegal. Probably a little more expensive, but yeah. Yeah, drinkies. You're so jealous you don't get to shit a hotel bed in Bangkok? I mean, I've always wanted to. So she does have that on me. I've always wanted to, but maybe someday. I'm so jealous. So jealous. By the way, Nestie Besties, for those of you on the Nestie Bestie level, I posted a video for you today, and it has to do with King Tut and Chantal's exceptional pronunciation of King Tut. Yes, I did. So, I think now I would, if you would like, I would like to, with you. I just find Authentically Shani hilarious. I find her hilarious, okay? I know she's a bad person. I know she's done some awful things, okay? I know. I'm not delusional, okay? I know people might try to cancel me because I'm watching Shani or I'm showing her here. I get that. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. But I think her content is worth viewing because A, she's hilarious. B, she has valid points to make. C, we got Reverend Jason in the background as the hype man constantly, and that can be just as funny. Okay? You ready for some Shani? Okay, good. I'm glad because I watch her. So this is a little bit of a long stream, so I'm going to just kind of go ahead a little bit. She did some kind of retro reactions yesterday, but I want to get more up to date. Let's see, here we go. So it'll be like midway through her stream where we're going to start. And Shani is losing the weight on Ozempic. She's an inspiration in Gora World, and as she says, she's in a race to win it against all the other girls, and she is winning so far, she says. And I happen to agree. Okay. Here we go. Ms. Shani, Authentically Shani, fasting for Chantal for Ramadan Day 10.
Defensive instead of truth. You sugarcoat your abusive behavior with a slick tongue, and that forked language flies under the radar of normal people. But survivors, we were built by the very fire you're trying to burn us with. It will...
Exactly. That's why you can see through it now.
Your mother did the exact same thing.
She did, man. She did.
You would be having fun. Like, we'd be laughing on the phone together.
And she'd get all fucking...
scream at you.
She'd get all fucking paranoid like we were talking behind her back or something.
What the flip? We ended up calling her the Imperial Probe Droid, and Will thought that was hilarious.
I know, right?
He's like, that is very accurate.
Right? Like, Jesus, she's fucking psycho.
Yeah.
And my sons, they have testimony to it.
They
So,
do. Oh, she, like, murderous rage.
yeah.
Murderous
So
rage.
if you actually want to call us this A word, you might want to listen to what my sons have to say about their grandmother.
Yeah.
And then you'll actually see it.
Will never succeed. We are the fire that built us. You're abusive and delusional, immoral and unethical, especially, but not limited to, professionally and financially, and a liability to everyone who crosses your path. You need help.
People are always going to hate, right? The classic saying, haters are going to hate. There's nothing I can do about that. It's an also classic saying that you can only control your response. And no matter how much I would,
Man, look how flared her cheeks are, bro. Like, she's trying with the makeup, but, like...
She's
it ain't
trying.
going- it's not flying, girl. Your cheeks are so... just scary looking.
That was a while ago,
Look at
too.
this shit, man. Oh, like her cheeks are so flared. This is how diabetic skin disease looks like. And she has it. And she doesn't want to control her diabetes at all. She doesn't care.
No.
That's why you see her eat freaking...
God, her
What
face.
happened to the wheelchair? It wasn't approved by my insurance.
If you need to know.
If you really need to
Jesus
know.
Christ, this is like personal shit. Go away.
Do you want to see my walker?
Jesus.
I mean, what more do you want from me?
Okay. So, and Rev does get a little bit upset at all the personal questions. He's been kind of in a mood the last few days, I have to say. And that gets a little bit awkward, you know. So let me just go ahead a little bit. I'd like to get some more current stuff. Here's Thailand, last 2 years ago.
Thinking ahead of time of consequences type of conniving. The Chin, a movie coming to theaters
The
near
Chin?
you, starring Foodie Beauty eating her way through counties in the last-ditch effort to save her sister from kidnappers.
That's really good. That's a plot.
Oh no, Clone One, I'm so hurt by that comment.
Super soft.
They are super soft. That's not a bad thing.
I had no hard labor in my life. That's true. I was treated like a messiah.
So, he was into making money with the banks.
Yeah. Like a Kohanim. The priesthood handled the money, remember? Remember, the Cohens handled the money.
If you have problems with that, oh well.
Good night,
Yeah,
cat.
I haven't had hard labor.
But I'm not complaining about his hands, because I guarantee his hands feels a lot better than the cold ones you give to me.
Your T-shows are awesome.
What?
I don't remember which color it was. I think it was silver or gold. No, it was gold.
You don't even remember what color you were? You could tell that Salah was the gold, and Chantel...
What does that mean? She... This is just kind of the way she communicates, I think. Like, she's saying that Jason's hands, you know, are warm. She gets a little, it gets a little awkward between the two of them. Like, she starts kind of flirting with him, and he's rubbing her arm, and you're like, oh, is this gonna, like, escalate? So I guess she's saying the person in the chat, their hands are cold. You know, she doesn't know that person in the chat, so...
was the silver.
Thank you, Deanne.
You could tell. Because these are strategic moves that Salah's making. You know? Cornering her. You know? Like, she made a wrong move making that. That could easily be bomb done.
Clone 1 is negative energy. We're pulling the plug. Sorry.
Oh, someone got banned.
Negative energy, you're not welcome.
Can't have negative
We're pulling the
vibes.
plug on that
Nope.
answer.
My husband is a plumber. His hands are like muscular sandpaper. Left my ass off.
Well, that's
Who
good
cares
for you.
what someone's hands look like? That's dumb.
Either could
I
be
know.
good. Either could be good.
So petty.
Let's stay focused.
You know?
Alice hands could be very alluring and attractive?
I
Or
happen
soft
to,
hands?
I happen to like my Mr. Sex Hands, okay?
Mr.
God.
Sex Hands.
We did enjoy our
Holy
anniversary.
You just used her name for me.
I know.
That's amazing. I love that.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
Sala boy.
Canvia upgraded her membership to Nestie Bestie. Welcome.
You
Sally.
thought I forgot about you? Of course not. Wrap your feeble mind around this.
My soft hands feel good on her. I can tell you that.
No, we're telling you that your joke is stupid.
I'm not a beta either.
It's not hitting a nerve. It's saying it's stupid.
I'm providing for my family now. So, that's not bad.
I guess they're muted.
We can't listen to this cause it's a song that was made by an awesome, awesome man. Because we have to not see the stupid music cause we already know this song. And we can make up lyrics to pass your stupid
Oh, I can't watch the tiger.
music you put in this video.
I can't.
Don't do that fucking shit in a video. We want the information.
Jenny has freedom to talk to whoever she wants to. That's my answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
She can talk to whoever
Yeah, he said that she can date women, she can have a girlfriend, but she can't date other men. He made that very clear the other day.
you want.
but abaya, it's a religious garment, you're Islamophobic. Saying they look like bed sheets. If you say salad, you're Islamophobic. And I'll tell you why it's not the same as nattered versus salabi.
No, it is just as racist. You even call him a fucking camel. You call Nader a camel. Shut up. Don't say you're not racist.
God, that's great.
The Chin has arrived again with guest star Twinklebrow Un, an adventure to see if he can find the cave past Fupa Mountain. That is, mwah. Everyone go to Audulist Gaming and give that dude some likes and thumbs up.
Audigens? Audigens.
Dude, he's fucking
Like
funny
an Audi
as
car?
shit.
Like Audi cars? I love
Your
that.
mind, your writing style would not be very good for me, because, like, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, his favorite. I hate when, like, people do
Oh,
that.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. With the taco salad. She might have something to say about this.
Man, taco salad sounds bomb, though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it does.
She was going to make her own seasoning, but then elected to use pre-made because, of course, everything comes back. Food memories, taco night. And then she said she's going to boycott brands again. And it seems like American products, primarily. This is...
While she's eating cheddar cheese. All right, girl. Honestly, I don't think you can boycott American companies. I honestly don't think that is reality for you.
No.
No more Starbucks, too. Yeah, exactly.
Starbies.
No Tyson chicken strips. and God forbid her not having Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm. She had Ramadan donuts from Dunks.
KFC is the most powerful of them.
Yeah, the KFC.
That doesn't count as an American company because it's in Kuwait too. Fuck you,
so perform.
I can't wait.
You know that is like a cop-out that she's going to use. Well, yeah, it's a U.S.-based company, but this one is locally owned and operated in Kuwait. Therefore, yada, yada. And then people go, well, it's a franchise. Yeah. She'll find a way.
Before she even uses that, I'm saying it. You're a liar.
Yep.
I mean, more performative than nacho is being called a taco salad, but she basically says, I could never do a full boycott, but I'm going to try my best this time. She says she's not going to waste what she has, but she needs to boycott for Palestine and Canada. And she says in the past she was iffy about these boycotts. And that's what her video message and thumb.
Oh, iffy my ass. You just wanted to consume the products.
Yes.
Don't bullshit me with this
Get the fuck
shit.
out of here.
You're full of shit, girl. You're full of shit, and we all know you're full of shit.
Now are talking about. She was wrong thinking they wouldn't be affected, but now she believes that they will be. She has to just trust the message. Chantal, let me just start by saying, your YouTube earnings
Of course, she's using her goddamn hands to fucking eat the fucking taco salad. She can't use a damn fucking fork.
No, she can't. They're illegal. She absolutely cannot. Hey, Wishniffer, your take on the next visa trip speculation? Yes, I agree.
Come from an American-based company. PayPal has a large number of American-based backers.
She needs to quit YouTube because that's American too.
Did you hear Kevin? No, Kevin.
You go quit YouTube.
Why did I just say Kevin? Who's Kevin? Did you hear? I don't even know a Kevin. What? Did you hear Kevin? Did you? Rev. Did you hear Rev? Like, where did that come from? I love Rev's little, like, quips in the back, as long as they don't go on and on.
She's using her goddamn hands to fucking eat the fucking
There's not even a
salad.
Kevin in the
She can't
chat.
use a damn fucking fork once in her damn life.
Revan. Revan.
Come from an American-based company. PayPal has a large number of American-based backers.
She needs to quit YouTube because that's American too.
Yeah, that. He's like, ah.
You go quit YouTube, girl? If you want to boycott the American companies, well, you're making money off one. You better thank the US of A for that motherfucking shit.
Shani just puts me in a good mood.
Yowzers.
Exactly.
If it wasn't for the US of A, you wouldn't be making money, darling, and eating that meal right now.
That's right.
Especially when you were doing the PayPal. You're such a hypocrite.
That's right.
Fuck you.
Tell her, Shani.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Do I smell burning?
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Now that you mention it, I can't move my arm and leg on one side. Oh my God.
So you can sit here and you can spend 15 minutes lecturing about boycotting American companies, but you're also generating revenue for one.
Kevin
If you
Shani.
felt so strongly, you would stop making content, or you would unmonetize the content you have. And you would say,
Revan.
listen, I am not going to line the pockets of an American-based company when I am boycotting American brands. That's taking a real stance, right? This is just you needing to find ways to create content
Right.
and trying to blend in politics.
Right.
And of
Hey,
course, she
Mags.
said she doesn't want to be labeled anti-American. Because
Right.
Americans are also fed up. Chantal.
Americans are feeding your ass right now. Fuck
Exactly. Exactly. Tell her.
you. Like,
Exactly.
you get so mad and you get so petty over the most stupid bad shit. Gavin, my handsome bear.
Aw.
Hi, baby. You want
It's
to come up to
Kevin.
mommy?
Come-
Say hi.
Come here, Kevin.
Give you love and cuddles. Come here.
It's Kevin.
Come here.
And Catermelon.
Anyway,
What most people will tell you is there are two surefire ways to destroy an audience. The first is bring up religion. You do that all the time.
Yeah.
The second
Yeah.
is to bring up politics.
Right. True.
Just as you get angry when others speak for you, it is not your place to sit here and speak for Americans. Mm-hmm. Because you are sitting here, honestly, pouring chips down your throat, urging people to pay attention.
Listen to Rev.
She says now her eyes are wide open, and I can't even make this up.
Or Kev.
She goes and gets more chips in the middle of it. She is basically mixing all of this together with her flipper and then freebasing a ball of sour cream, chip shrapnel, and cheese. She then wants to talk about this huge, quote, trade war between Canada
No
and the
idea.
US, which she said
FW11.
should be out. She then goes on to question why all of these problems are being caused globally. And she directly blames President Trump, saying he is making, quote, so many enemies.
The seriousness in which Garlic Bread is talking, and then Shani just like listening, but you can hear Kevin. You can hear Kevin in the background ranting about something. It sounds like he's in the kitchen just ranting about Chantal, but you can't really hear him. Who's Kevin? I have no idea. I don't know. It just came out. I have no idea. Reverend Kevin, yeah. And no, they have a cat named Gavin, but I'm calling him Kevin now. And they have a cat named Watermelon, but I'm going to call him Catermelon. Yeah. And Rev is Kev, I guess. Yep. Yep. Linda's not here. Kevin's always ranting. Oh, God.
and thus she is going to stand with Canada and Palestine.
Right.
And that if you, as a viewer, don't want to support her, that's fine, because you must.
God, it's like the chips are like she's like added more chips.
She did. She did add
to
more.
This, like taco salad.
Well, I question why they named the cat Watermelon, honestly, but I don't really want to go there because I don't know for sure. And Cringe Court would be Catermelon with a K, because we got Kevin, Catermelon, Gavin. But I'm not going to call her Canny because she's definitely Shanny. Yeah.
Which is mostly
They're all
just
K's.
cheese chips. Yeah, like, thank you, Cool Cat. I don't like. I hate when like people do that. Like,
Brandon, I'm pretty sure it is a black cat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
don't talk about my country. Like it's just like I'm not like. Ugh.
Must be ignorant. Those are direct quotes. She says, people simply don't want to talk about politics because they aren't aware. Chantal, I would argue that a lot of people in your comment section...
Like, that was my first thought, but I don't know the history, like, at all, why they call the cat that. That's just where my mind went, because she does have a history of, you know, not seeing everyone equally. So, but, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't know.
Don't want to talk politics because they're looking for a diversion from real life. Okay, people don't need to come to me or to you for a political agenda or viewpoint.
Just get credit.
They don't need a person that can't control their own food cravings to talk to them about controlling countries. There's a real lack of preparation mentally for you or I to be all of a sudden talking about politics. And I can admit that. She says that all she can do now is boycott and use her platform. And that she's going to be using local food. She's going to be using Saudi brands. She goes over a bunch of brands she deems as, I guess, safe, whether you're in Canada or elsewhere. And she says in the past, she has went to Starbucks because they have sugar-free options. But apparently all that is going to change now. Chantal, you went to Starbucks, again, because...
She in his
God,
eyes.
she's so full of it.
She is full of it. Brandon needs rice and beans. As someone who's followed them since Colorado, it's exactly why you think they named it that. Okay, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Is that was your craving. You had a craving for Starbucks, and you allowed that to override any political aspiration that you had. It allowed you also to override any religious aspiration you have. And she closes out, you know, with just being worried about the world and wanting everyone to come together. Here is the real problem I have with that, Chantal. Number one, your last community post says,
Hi guys, I'm not accepting donation requests at this time for mukbangs. Thanks to all those who did donate though. It was fun. XO.
Oh, Sligo Town. Sidetracking, I met my first ever cannon dog. Those are Belody dogs. And it was from Afghanistan as a rescue. Her name is Doti. Sweetest dog ever. They are very, very sweet. And they're nothing like domesticated bred dogs in the States. Like at all. Nothing.
Someone clawed back some money, I bet.
Oh man, probably. Probably.
Yep, you didn't do what they told you to do.
says, hey guys, I'm not accepting requests at this time for mukbangs. Thanks for all that donated. I believe you realize that continuing down this path, you were going to put yourself in peril. That you were openly soliciting for money. You were not validating amounts. You were not verifying the actual people. You were not disclosing this. So now, as usual, once Chantal has been caught doing something that she shouldn't be doing, she's just going to stop doing it. But more importantly, before that, you put, regarding my last mukbang, where I said I added protein to carbs to offset their effects to blood sugar, what I meant was it can slow the absorption into the blood
Shanny
stream.
dancing.
Okay, that directly came from my video, and I'm sure others. See, Sean?
Not true. Not true, honey. Not true.
Mm-hmm. This is like fantastic. Like, I didn't even read this post from Chantal because she's trying to, she thinks she's talking nutrition or something about diabetes and eating and offsetting carbs and all this and that. I have no interest in what she's trying to do, her mental gymnastics to make it work for her. I really don't care. But it looks like Shanny's going to take her on.
Are going to convert into sugar regardless of the protein. Okay? In order to flush out blood sugar, you drink water lots of water and you pee it out.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
she's a scammer. I'm not surprised.
They're
I'm sure her
registered
health is going
dietitians.
downhill even faster. Yeah. She got scared.
Chantal, when you want to talk politics,
Yowzers.
this is one of your big issues.
I have a pretty good size monitor.
I look pretty, my love.
Super pretty.
Aw.
I had to tell you that.
Baby,
It's the truth.
my love.
Oh.
I love you.
Okay. Oh. Aw.
Nose kiss, forehead kiss, and kiss.
You're cute.
I love
Aw.
I love you. You're my baby.
This fucking.
Shani
You
and
often
Kev.
speak to what you
No more
want to be
requests.
true, rather than what is true. So you wanted the fact that you were eating all these carbs that you shouldn't have
Oh
to
my
be
God, now
offset
she's gonna
by the
bitch
fact that you
about
were taking protein with them. But that you learned wasn't reality.
it. She is a scammer.
So you are now going to go back and retract this. But it's too late because you've already done the video. Right? People may watch the video, they may never see the community post. For years that video will stay up.
Scamming.
It will never likely be associated to this community post again. And you go on and you say, fiber and protein and fats
Scamming
added
you.
with carbs is more ideal. No, Chantal, what is ideal is following the recommendations from your doctor, from medical professionals in both countries that have told you what you should be doing,
Shout out
how
to
you should be
Corley.
preparing, and the amount of foods you should be having.
Kev is a total
instead-
bro.
Yeah, shout out to garlic bread. He is. I wonder how he looks. Does anyone know how he looks?
Yes. We all know.
Really?
That's what she says, though, so she might be slandering.
I don't know. He sounds like
Slander.
I think he's muscular.
Garlic.
NFL commentary or something.
Yeah, he sounds hot.
He's got a broadcast,
Yeah.
like NFL broadcast.
Yeah.
Garlic, you better watch out.
You are dependent on what? Not medical plans that have been intentionally crafted for you, but rather many demonstrations on social media of people testing their sugars and how effective it is for them. Very simple to research. Chantal, you are not every person, right? You are on insulin. You have other issues that you.
He's cute, red-haired, and a beard, thick body type. All thick.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a bear of a man, huh?
You got it. That's a boy.
You got a beautiful voice.
That's a boy. The best boy in the world. You can't see his.
Oh, that's Gavin. That's Kevin.
Oh, we gotta do that. We gotta.
Kevin.
We gotta turn the filter off for you.
Oh,
You have such beautiful color now. You're the green, beautiful chick.
he looks healthy.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
He's so sweet.
He's the best boy.
He's just a little teddy bear.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you can pick out.
Kevin. It's Kevin and his dad. Kev.
You gotta put him on a little diet.
We do.
He's got pretty good.
Yeah, we're putting him on a diet. He's not exactly the happiest about it, but he'll get over it. He just has such a big belly.
He's got a belly.
Look at the big belly. Look at the toe bean check.
Look at the Toby.
Toe bean check.
Oh.
my God, he has perfect.
Oh,
Toe
oh.
bean check.
We get toes? Oh,
Here you go, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
cute
Look
toes.
how he looks at Jason just so lovingly.
He's the best.
Aw.
So sweet.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's a good
Kev is Kevin's best friend.
Oh, okay.
It's his face.
You're a good boy.
What's a boy?
Sorry. I got Gavin Love and it just I got distracted.
You know.
Yeah, we didn't see any squirming to get away. We didn't hear Gavin loves mum. You love mum. You didn't hear any of that. It was just a normal interaction.
Wet food twice a day helps my cat maintain a good weight. The thing is with him,
He wants some more.
he wants more.
And we do sometimes.
Yeah, we do. We got to stop him from
No
that.
more than 2.
That's right.
Then he'll be okay.
He's just so cute when he meows and he gives us the little kitty puss in boots eyes, and we're like, oh baby, I love you, and he gives a little meow.
Not that
And it's
that.
like, oh my baby.
I have to be here. He wants
I know.
You are concerned with, one of which being you don't have a gallbladder. So why you sit here, other than any other reason of justifying to yourself why you should do the things you should not be doing, is again another massive step in why politics probably not the best decision for you.
Agreed.
I understand at the end of the day, you needed a topic, you needed a reach,
Yeah.
you wanted
She's
something
really
to talk about, and
reaching.
this ultimately became it. But sitting here today and saying these things,
Yes,
and trying
that's
to
that.
once again persuade people into thinking that you are going to follow through on boycotting
no
anything.
way.
is preposterous.
Yes,
Prove me wrong,
that.
Chantal. Prove me wrong and successfully boycott. First of all, we'll never know because you will never film yourself. If
Right.
You truly cared.
Right.
You'll never film yourself getting.
She doesn't really care about these things. She
No.
really doesn't.
Just something to talk about, like the anglerfish.
Boycott American companies. Wow, you're making money off an American company. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
pathetic.
That Starbucks. But the fact of the matter is, you live so much of your life online that you couldn't resist.
I agree. Shani is way more intelligent than Chantal, and that's why I find her far more engaging to listen to. It's not just a bunch of like empty-headed nonsense. Like you can tell. You know, I mean, we're definitely compartmentalizing here because aside from everything that they've done and everything, all that, okay? If you don't know their history, there is a lot and it's very heavy. So I'm just taking them from what they are for right here. They definitely have brains in their heads. They do, and they are thinkers. Kevin, too, you know? Kevin's on it.
Getting that Starbucks when you were out. None of these things that you're talking about have miraculously changed in the last number of weeks. These things have been going on for months. But today, March 10th, is the day you want to take this huge stance. I'm going to leave you with the top comments from the last video. I appreciate each and every one.
For taking
And you know,
PayPal?
and Chantal is
Yeah.
Because it's not in terms of service. to
So
do
now
that.
she needs an excuse to not take PayPal donations so she can get out of it.
She's dumb, man. She
I
could have
know.
called it donations and it would have been okay. She called it fan sponsorships.
You think they're the same intelligence-wise? Really?
Oh my god, he's so sweet.
That's okay. But if you make it part of your income that's matched up with YouTube, that's a no-go.
God, I love Gavin.
freebasing
Yeah,
nuts.
we gotta see her
I'm
video.
telling you how you need
I wondered if her... Oh, and it's okay to have a different opinion. That's totally fine. I mean, you know... What was I going to say? I forget.
Fucking
It'll
say.
come back.
Yeah, what the fuck did she say?
That's all your train wreck, man.
What are you doing? Girl.
This is train wreck behavior.
There we go. Thank you, no, I don't think so. Cutting out the crap.
That's great.
I love I don't think so. And I can avoid... No.
No.
I can avoid dealing with giving money to Chantal.
Oh,
That's
yeah. The PayPal. So I thought maybe her PayPal was shut down because so many people reported it. So I went to it and it's not. It's still up and running.
Actual,
I thought maybe that was why she shut him off.
like,
I wouldn't endorse giving anything to her. She doxed us for nothing.
I know.
She doxed
She
us
did.
for nothing.
She did. Chantal did dox their phone number. They sent her a Cameo request, like a normal request. This was when they were getting along. And they put their phone number in it, and Chantal pulled it up. Like, she showed everybody the phone number. So,
Nothing.
She doxed me for saying you need a spade and neuter your cat.
Wow.
Oh, Foodie Beauty just came on now. Last sponsor meal.
Oh, the last one, you got in trouble. She got
Yes.
in trouble, and her lawyer said you better stop that.
That's correct.
Incredible, folks. Justice.
Yeah.
It's good to see justice happen.
We'll get to her in a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to see this boycott thing.
Mm-hmm.
Her last sponsored meal, my ass.
Well, hello, folks. Hello. All right, today I made a taco salad. So yeah, taco salad.
Yeah. A little bit of lettuce and just chips. That's her taco salad.
That's right, Bad Wolf. Every day Bob Barker said that.
Oh, I love Bob Barker.
Me too. The price is right is great.
yeah, he was for animals. Bob Barker, he was for the animals. At the end of every show, he'd say, spay and neuter your pets. That's right. How was she not kicked off YouTube if she doxed? There should be a lot of people off YouTube if that's all it took to get people off. There should be a lot of people off. Nope. You think Shani's more intelligent? She doesn't have fat brain like Chantal, and I don't mean fat brain in a mean way, a scientific way. Yeah, I get it. Maybe she found out PayPal's going to start sending 1099s. They always have. If you get an income over a certain amount, they will send you one. If brains were gas, neither would have enough to power a flea's motorcycle around a brick. If brains were gas, neither would have enough to power a flea's motorcycle around a brick. Okay. Yeah, so furry artists get their account taken down for taking commissions, but Ms. Chantal gets to take feeder requests like nothing. Yes, Deoncita. Yes, they are very much not adult worker friendly. Very much not. Yeah, it's true. That is true. She could be using the money for a visa run. Yeah, for sure. In line at Chick-fil-A, a Dastardly Deeds Kung Fu fuckery. The Christian ladies are fighting. Nobody willing to back down. Dogs barking. Wow. Right after church, right? Or no, are they open on Sundays? I don't even know. The taco salad hand digging was one of the most foul things you've watched in a while. Same, Aguencia. Like seasoned beef without a utensil? Elizabeth says, I think she may have figured out that some are sending money for her to hurry up the diabetes complications, so to speak. I mean, someone sent her half a dozen donuts. Yeah. I don't know.
That is correct, Jesse. She is a diabetic, yes.
Yes, she is a diabetic.
She doesn't care. I can't wait what her last food is from her sponsor.
Am I missing something? I see cheese, chips, an obscene amount of sour cream and 2 leaves of lettuce. On what world is this a salad?
This has...
Foodies
It's
world.
like her cheese salad, guys.
That's right.
Bob Barker telling you to help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
That's right, Todd. See?
That's right.
That's correct.
She does. She has uncontrollable diabetes, and she's still doing this to herself.
Uncontrolled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet chili, nacho chips, ground beef under all this, seasoned with taco seasoning, cheddar, jalapeno, green chili sauce, sour cream, tomatoes, pickles, jalapenos, more sour cream with chili sauce. Let's dig in.
More sour cream with chili sauce.
Oh my God.
So basically, Doritos, cheese, a little bit of lettuce, some pickled jalapenos. There's got to be some kind of ground beef in there somewhere, and just a shit ton of sour cream.
Welcome, Euphoria.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Euphoria.
What do you mean? Sour cream and cheese has sugars in it?
See, Todd, that's
What?
right. It's all funny until she loses a limb.
Oh, you mean corn has sugar in it? What?
Her feet are purple.
You mean it's an obscene amount of salt for me to have, so I'm going to stay swollen? What?
You start having neuropathy, your feet swell and get purple, and then they can turn black, and that's it. You got a stub for a limb.
She already has weird shit going on with her
Purple.
feet.
Her years ago,
Yeah.
her feet were purple.
My feet don't do that.
No,
Like, my blood sugar is very controlled.
your feet are very healthy.
Yeah, my skin is healthy. I'm healing really good.
Wow.
Like, I'm doing good.
Really good.
Like,
I'm
I'm
walking better too.
yeah, I am.
Again, Diet Dew.
There's hardly
A Diet Dew. Mountain Dew. I thought you were going to boycott American products, but you have a Diet Dew.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. It doesn't count as they sell it in Kuwait. You're full of shit. It's an American company. It's a Coca-Cola company.
Calm down, Kevin. Jeez.
Coca-Cola company.
Relax.
She's on both insulin and glucophage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, like, she's got two things controlling her diabetes.
Yep.
Me, what's controlling my diabetes is Ozempic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not on insulin. I'm not on glucophage.
Jesse, she did try Ozempic and she ate past it. She can't not eat.
Yeah, her, it's mind over body with her, man.
Yep.
No. Pepsi does not do, hon. I know, right?
There's a lot of offense over the Mountain Dew. Yes, it's being taken very personally. Pax Electa says, is this the one where she mentions the facial tick? Shani or Chantal? I'm not sure what you mean. Thank you, Pax.
Oh, pizza flavor? Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Get out of my town, Pax. Thank you. Steady C, Shani is talking to Kevin in the background, a.k.a. Rev, a.k.a. Kev, and Chantal's on the screen. Yeah.
anything of substance here. You got cheese, Doritos and sour cream filling up most of the toddler plate. There will 100% be another meal.
Doritos is an American company too. And the chips, Lay's chips. She loves her Lay's. Ruffles is American. Pop-Tarts is American. Hershey's is American. Good luck. Good luck not eating any American.
After this.
Remember? Thank you, God, for the food. Thank you to the person who sent me on my PayPal saying the next jar of pickles is on me. I laughed so hard. Bye.
Is that her last mukbang? Is the jar of pickles? She's gonna eat a jar of pickles. I've been wanting to try Ozempic for weight loss. I have PCOS though, so I'm not sure if insulin resistant messes with it. I have PCOS too, and it's not doing anything with it. It's really good. Like, you could ask your doctor, see if it helps. You know, never hurts anyway to ask. Like, the worst
true.
says no.
That's right. Never hurts to ask.
The chips are kind of broken, so I'm gonna be eating with my hands a lot. But anyway,
Yeah.
I bought the spices to make my own taco seasoning, but then I ended up using a package of taco seasoning anyways because there's just something nostalgic about it.
Nostalgia.
So taco seasoning, most likely American.
Jack or not, you shouldn't be using.
That makes no sense to me. In my reaction to this, I still don't get the connection. Like, you bought all of the spices to make your own taco seasoning, and then you just finally just threw in a packet of taco seasoning? Like, what? I don't know. Here you are, says Shanny's like, not Mountain Dew, the symbol for America, national treasure. There's a lot of offense taken. Yeah, meal prep water. Scammers intentionally say things that don't make logical sense to test their target. They don't want to waste time on people who are working with a full deck. Makes a ton of sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those spice packs, especially if you already got the seasonings you need. You would be shocked to see just how much salt they put into those things. Basically half the pack is straight up salt.
I guess.
Yeah, and that's why she likes it, because it's like salt. Like, I always try to like get reduced salt or no salt added, or like, I don't like salt.
Me neither. Not to the levels.
No.
That's her main
I mean,
problem.
I love, I'm so fucking weird. I love collecting salt, okay? I love black salt, pink Himalayan salt, Celtic salt. I love all of that shit. Sea salt.
You just don't overuse it.
Yeah, I don't overuse it. Like, I use it medicinally.
Yeah.
But she uses it like, she might as well be sucking on a rock of freaking salt. So crazy.
Growing up, always having taco night with like a package of taco seasoning, like a taco kit. Now, I was wrong about something. Very wrong, okay? Seeing how the world is going.
Yeah, stuff your mouth while people in Palestine can't do that. Good way how to show you love your fellow Muslim brothers and sisters.
We have her dead to rights on Mountain Dew. That's a Pepsi company. Do you know the rabbis had cases of Pepsi and they were like celebrating with it because they're so Zionist?
Yeah.
There you go. She's done already.
Dude, the type of salt I want to get. And
Did you hear that about the Mountain Dew? He was talking about rabbis and Mountain. He's taking the Mountain Dew extremely personally.
Dinosaur salt. It's so cool how they make it. Like, they take the husks of coconuts and they burn it to ashes. And then they use the ashes and they put it on fire while taking seawater and just pouring it in like these cups.
Wow.
And the ashes adhere to the salt and you get like this big old dinosaur looking like egg salt.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That's neat.
Like, dinosaurs.
Okay, she knows how to Google. This, to me, puts her above and beyond Chantal any day. She has intellectual curiosity. She's looking up salt. She's looking up different types of salt and everything. Yeah, do I need to boost them a little bit? I was wondering, because they are a little bit low. Yeah, I can definitely boost their volume. Yeah. She needs more seasoning, Avery. She can't taste. I have a feeling she eats for the texture and or picks really strong tasting food. I mean, yeah, maybe that's why she does use so much salt. It does seem like her taste buds are just blown out, you know? And she can screen share. Imagine that. Imagine that. She has the technology to screen share. True. A cowlick salt block. That's probably what Chantal needs. Yeah, let me boost their volume.
It's the rarest salt in the entire world.
Wow.
Okay? This shit is beautiful. I want to taste it. They say it has a very coconut taste. Like, this shit is amazing, this salt. Like, this is the one salt. You see what I mean? It looks like a dinosaur egg. That's salt. And, like, the husk of coconuts adhering to the salt.
That's cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's real neat.
Yeah.
Looks like a dinosaur egg in Stardew.
Yeah, exactly. You see how they take the salt and they, like, the seawater and they, like, burn it over fire with ashes of coconut husks.
Ooh, yum.
I mean, that's got to be, oh,
It would
man.
have hints of taste of toasted coconut? Oh,
yes.
Man.
It's been done for 500 years. It's the rarest salt in the world, but I want this so bad.
I want to try that once at least.
Yeah, exactly. It looks so good.
She said exactly. Let me know if that's too loud because they're kind of going into the red a little bit.
So that's how I feel. That's how I like genuinely feel about salt. I can't help it.
Yeah, I agree that foodie isn't disabled because it is self-inflicted. Disability is something that you can't help.
That's true.
She can't help it.
And I'm not self-inflicted to this roles.
Not
Okay?
at all. Not at all. Not at all. Wow, that's awesome.
That was an accident that took place. When I was 17, I was I was going down the Colorado River, whitewater. Yeah,
This looks like it's going to be a trigger warning story. She has that look.
And it flipped, and my knee struck a big giant boulder, and my knee was black for like 2 months, and I never got it checked out.
Like, no big deal.
Yeah, my parents was like, just put some ice on it and put your knee up. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But my knee never worked right after that, and it started to flick. And working almost was like an unbearable amount of pain because of it.
Yeah.
And then the arthritis just
Spread all over
started.
your body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everywhere.
Awful.
Yep.
Wow.
Whitewater rafting accident.
Yep.
That cost your shit.
Yeah. You see, my knee is full of injuries.
Yeah.
Because I was a very active person. Like, I love.
She was very active. Have you guys ever gone whitewater river rafting? Oh my God. I probably have the same look that she has talking about it. Like, I will never, ever, ever do it again. Never.
Loved adventure.
Never.
I mean, I was whitewater rafting. That should tell you how much I love adventure.
No problem, Becca. Yeah, if any time, like, I don't want you guys to struggle with volume or sound issues, like, ever, because I pretty much only listen to YouTube. I hardly ever sit and watch. Like, I might keep my phone close by and I can just glance at the screen, but I am primarily a listener. And if the volumes are just like too difficult, I will just leave the stream. Like, I can find other content. So never hesitate to let me know if I'm too loud, if I'm too low, if the video we're watching is too high, too low. It can all be arranged. It can all be adjusted. So yeah, don't suffer.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Maybe time to hit up a dentist. She's been making those pain faces a lot lately but still hasn't bothered finding a dentist since coming to Q8. For someone who eats all day.
Booty, you're gonna lose your teeth like I did.
Truth.
You don't want that.
I had a great idea.
What?
When we go to the doctor with you, we'll go from there to Starbucks, and we'll have a Starbucks for the day.
There you go.
That's what we'll do.
Unfortunately, Kevin is whispering, so if he could get on mic, that would be a lot more helpful.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
We gotta.
Of course, duh. I mean,
Okay, we'll figure this out.
I could use it. It's not that
You
bad.
would think having a strong set of teeth would be top priority.
Now, I've decided, after all of my American brand products are finished, to
I know, we're gonna watch that after this.
start boycotting some brands again. I never did like a full complete boycott, but I'm gonna try my best.
Why are you drinking fucking Mountain Dew? A Zionist company.
Yep. You already got it on this boycott.
Shut up with your boycott bullshit.
What prompted this all of a sudden? I'm guessing her family is participating in the boycott and Foodie figured it'd be a great way to
Well,
earn
she's
internet
drinking
brownie
Pepsi
points.
product.
If she's actually down to boycott, then good for her.
Wow.
A lot of people have begun boycotting American products over here in Europe as well due to the political climate.
Whatever. Man, Trump makes people rage. I love it.
Everyone's so angry right
Butter,
now.
butter.
Like, you guys just, everyone needs to chill the fuck out.
They're sad.
Holy fuck.
They can't fuck us in the ass anymore.
We just need to, like, put, like, reefer bombs all over the place.
I agree with
Chill
that.
everyone out.
Yeah, you're right.
Holy fuck.
Weed everywhere.
Think she would be surprised just how many things she would have to cut out. But I guess we'll see. I mean, she's eating Doritos and having Mountain Dew in this video alone.
Oh my god!
I know. How fucking more American can you get?
You're already a hypocrite. In the first video,
And cheddar is usually shipped from America.
she was a hypocrite before she even said it.
I know.
America, fuck yeah. That's
And I want you to listen to me fully, so you understand what I'm saying, okay?
Holy
I still have
shit.
some American brand stuff in my house. I'm not gonna waste it. I mean,
You're
like,
eating it! Oh, she's not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste the American brand stuff.
Yeah,
So that
okay.
gives her excuse if you're seeing it. She goes like, yeah, I found this in the back of the fridge.
You're
This
not.
soda.
You're not willing to sacrifice that little bit of money for your scruples. You're pathetic. You are fucking sad.
Her excuses are so dumb.
She has no will at all.
Oh my god.
She has no willpower whatsoever.
Fail before she even starts. I know, she's so dumb.
this is where I can. I'm doing this for Palestine and for Canada.
You're doing this for Palestine eating those American products and shoving it in their face. Woo-hoo-hoo for you! Good for you! I'm eating for Palestine! What a wonderful sentiment. I'm eating this wonderful food when you can't, Palestinians. You sound like a Zionist, Foodie.
While Palestinians wear like Tommy Hilfiger and Champion brands.
I know.
This is wild.
I never thought that. I was kind of iffy about like boycotting being effective.
With your Doritos.
Look at the mound of meat that's on there.
Ew. What? Absolutely fucking gross.
God, you even make tacos look and nachos look gross.
Take the fucking hijab off and shove food in your face now.
Oh, God.
Do it now. This is so gross.
The people were right about it meaning a message, and also
Yeah,
feeling
drink
good about
your
yourself
fucking
for
Mountain
partaking
Dew.
in like a cause, a good cause, you know?
Boycotts can definitely be effective. People at the top are only concerned about filling their pockets, so you gotta hit them where it hurts.
So
That's true enough.
God, use a goddamn fork.
This woman is eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew and trying to act like she's boycotting Zionist companies. Insane.
On a time when she should be fasting.
Yes.
How Zionist of you.
This is amazing.
the world is just like, listen, I don't want to hear people say that I'm anti-American, because I'm not. There's a lot of...
I'm not anti-American. I love my American company, YouTube, because it's the only way how I can sit here and make money and basically do nothing for you all.
Amazing.
Except eat.
Americans who are also fed up with what Trump is doing, okay? If we don't speak up, nothing will change.
Trump doesn't give a fuck what you have to say.
You're
He's
not
going
an
to do his
American.
agenda.
Shut the fuck up. We'll handle our leaders.
We'll handle
Trump
it.
is making the country money right now with these policies. Go fuck yourself.
Now's not the time to sleep on politics. Now's not the time to come to online social media and say, well,
eating Zionist food.
I don't like to...
Oh, poor me. I'm a Canadian in Kuwait because I hate Canada. And I'm all pissy because America isn't giving me any more money in my country that I was born in.
Listen to him.
talk about politics. It stresses me out. It's going to stress you out a lot more when the world...
You're talking about it, stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about.
This stream is not sponsored by Mountain Dew. Do the do.
About half the time. You guys are Trump supporters?
Hey,
No.
chair number 6.
I just can support some things that he's doing, and I can talk about it, and whatever.
God, I hate it when I find myself agreeing with Foodie. I am by no means an expert in American politics. From just observing it, I can't help but think George Carlin was right all along. The two-party system turned politics into a sport-like event where
That's true.
Bingo! That's why I don't support Trump.
Oh, these two love George Carlin. They love him.
I have too much Carlin in me.
That's a weird time in politics.
I just hope to God she loses America because I pay her. I know, right? You know, I don't have to, like, support someone to like what they're doing. You know, I take no part in who is chosen as president. I take no part in it. But if I like a policy, I'll be honest. Does she not know that Canada has tariffs on the U.S. as well? I know, right?
Nobody understands this shit.
If they're going to make money off us, then we'll make money off them. It's how the economy works.
Explain it to
People
us,
realize
Kev.
Before the federal income tax, which is totally unconstitutional, by the way.
Yeah.
Do people realize that before the federal income tax, the way the country made money was tariffs?
So you rather be...
My God, could we please have that be something that's meaningful for
I
people
know.
to understand?
I know.
Okay. It makes the country money.
No, I don't support Kamala. What makes you think I support Kamala? I don't support any political leader.
Yeah, Shanny's an atheist in politics.
An atheist in
Freaking
politics.
just like you.
I'm not from this world.
George Carlin.
Honestly, my
did,
political
Midwest
opinions
Bird
don't really
Freak?
matter. I mean, they can make sense, but they really don't matter.
No.
it seems people are fine with living tough as long as the other guys are losing. There are no winners, except for the few people pulling the strings.
That's just accurate. Yep.
We all know how Trump's sucking Bibi Netanyahu's
Oh, it's
fucking
disgusting.
dick
That's
and
disgusting.
licking the ass crack of Elon.
Yeah, that is happening.
I mean, we all know about that. So, we know Trump right now, it's obviously acting like some kind of puppet. Like
Yeah.
he's not in control.
He's being the Mason.
So,
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
look where the money is. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
Look where the money is.
But he was
Yeah, it does sound like she does have some beliefs after all, I think.
most forced now
Hey,
to
White
do
Bird.
some America First policies because that's really who got him elected. America First thinkers like Steve Bannon crew. Okay? Steve Bannon crew. So he's doing things like tariffs to make the country money. That's a good policy. I'm going to support that. And it encourages
All of them are convicted felons.
people to buy American.
Uh-huh.
All positive.
I'm telling you, my eyes are open more now too, okay? I know I had more.
Why did she divide the chips from the meat and the load of cream cheese or sour cream?
I know that
Look at
people
this.
really
That's
get
not
uncomfortable with the idea of politics. I understand that, but right now there's a huge trade war between Canada and the U.S. Canada and the U.S. are supposed to be allies. Why all these problems are being caused right now in the world? Trump wants to make Gaza a resort. That land is not for sale, buddy.
Horrible.
Ugh.
Horrible. Gross.
That land is probably so fucking haunted.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wants to make Gaza into a resort, it validates exactly what we've been saying about Gaza and them taking this land from the Gazans and plowing it down for their buddies in their synagogues.
Dude, I think the land there is part of the same place where Yeshua, Jesus, was put in the potter's field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Judas was paid money, hung himself. Oh, God, that's the most cursed land on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's going to be lots of those. Like, remember...
Building resorts on cursed land, you're so dumb.
The thing that scared me the most in the Passion of the Christ is when those demons were tormenting Judas. The face of those demons, what the fuck?
Well, that's what they summoned when they were doing their bloodbaths in Gaza.
True. And now the Euphrates River is dry, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't support...
It's time.
No one who is pro-war.
You only support Christ, Jesus.
Yes, I only support Jesus Christ and what matters to him.
That's it.
And that's to love your neighbor as yourself. And
love.
Love your enemy and love God and love the world and take care of the world and love each other and take care of each other. You know, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Like, the nerve. And he's there's this huge trade war now, and Canada has, like, started boycotting American brands. Liquor stores have taken a lot of American liquors off the cabinets. The American president is making so many enemies right now, and I'm going to be supporting Canada with...
China loves Trump. You complaining about Trump when you don't realize that China put 100% tariffs on you. So, like, why are you complaining about Americans when we only, like, took 25% tariffs and China's, like, taking 100%? I think you need to relearn your politics right now because you got bigger problems, and it's not us Americans. It's the Chinese.
It's actually food for her.
Yeah.
That's her biggest enemy.
Exactly.
Is fucking food.
Like, holy fuck.
We have a person sitting here trying to give political advice when they can't even control their own stomach.
There you go. Kevin is speaking the truth. We have a person here trying to give political advice, he said, when they can't even control food. True. Juror number 6. Well, yes, it's Ramadan, but I want to tell you I'm angry at you. How is it I agree with something coming out of their mouth? This is part of seeing the world in shades of gray. Nothing is black and white. We are currently, I have a tough time with this word, compartmentalizing. This is what we're currently doing. We have an owl wearing a flight attendant suit. We have the Mountain Dew logo on the screen. We have Shani, authentically Shani, doing what she does, and Chantal eating nachos and calling it a salad. Ramadan Kareem to you. Thank you. So, yeah, we can't take any of this as real life right now. None of it. None of it. Yeah, if anyone is taking Shani seriously, I mean, it's fine. If you watch her channel and you take her seriously, that's fine. But over here, we are literally just hanging out and kind of clowning. So, yeah. And yeah, we are going to agree sometimes with Shani, and it is scary. It is. She does have some moments of real logic and clarity. I know. Mm-hmm.
This is incredible.
She'd be the one pressing the red button and blowing everyone up.
This
one.
Because they said she's fat.
And Palestine, sorry, but I'm not sorry. If you don't want to support me anymore, that's fine. But I think a lot of people are just kind of ignorant, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean arrogant, I mean ignorant.
My God.
Kevin's outbursts.
Do you dirt much? Because I do. Listening to her, she makes me dirt all the time.
I just don't get it.
She makes him derp.
People confuse the two, but I think a lot of people don't want to talk about politics because they're not aware of things going on. I'm not the most aware, but I can make myself aware.
No, you don't. You don't commit yourself at all because you would be talking about the China tariffs and not the American tariffs.
Right? That's truth.
What are you talking about?
My God.
And if, boycotting is the only thing I can do, using my platform to say something, then I'm gonna do it, So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. After I get rid of the products in my home that I'm gonna be boycotting. There's a lot of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, now she's getting rid of the products.
Picky and choosy.
Yeah, picky and choosy. Oh, no, I love this Hershey bar. I'm not getting rid of it.
What a fake.
And what about the other countries that are supporting America? Are you going to get rid of their products too?
Arabia brand sodas, there's a lot of...
What if someone sent you Israeli grape leaves? Would you eat that shit?
She would choose that as something acceptable.
There you go. I wonder if she believes in praise for the coming of the Mahdi.
Oh, Mahdi. I don't think she's gotten that deep in her faith at all.
Mahdi? Messiah? Mahdi? Messiah?
Imam Mahdi. The Imam Mahdi.
Exactly.
That is something different. I don't think they know what they're talking about unless they're referring to something different. Then I don't know what they're talking about. But the Mahdi, that is something different. It's not the Messiah.
You go to the Hopi, and they call Jesus the Messiah.
Yes.
The Messiah came and visited them.
And in Islamic eschatology, the Antichrist is the Dajjal. They call him.
Yes,
Right.
Dajjal.
God, that feels
Yep.
so unclean.
Ugh.
That word is not good.
Yep.
Local food
True.
in Canada. Instead of Walmart, you can shop at Giant Tiger. I think Timmy's originated in Canada, but I'm not sure what the status is on Timmy's because I know there's some in America. Harvey's for burgers. I don't know. Coffee. If you're in Ottawa, Bridgehead Coffee is really good. I don't know. There's a lot of local coffee shops. Even here, there's a lot of places. You know, I don't know why I still even go to Starbucks because of probably the sugar.
Oh my God. Let's make excuses. You're doing a self-imposed, so to say, boycott, and you're still consuming. This is fucking. I can't listen to this shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I know, it drives you nuts.
Kevin's rage quitting.
She could have made something out of this and said, this food, throw it in the garbage, I'm not eating it. This drink, pour it down the sink, I'm not drinking it. Why?
Yeah.
They're Zionist companies, and I'm doing a boycott.
Yeah.
No, she consumes the fucking Mountain Dew. She consumes the fucking Doritos. You're a fucking moron, Chantal. You're an idiot.
Free. Always doubting if boycotting really did anything, but I think if more people did it, it's not only about like it making a difference. It's just that you're feeling good inside doing it, you know. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What I want to use my platform for today. I made too much food. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's delicious. Like honestly, taco salad is like the best ever.
Except you.
The dumbest fucking shit. She did it again. Like this tops the other thing.
I don't know how she does this, and she outdoes it herself in tenacity over being a weirdo. Like I'll never understand it. Like how do you do this to yourself, and how do you do this to your audience? What witchcraft do you do where it absolutely drives someone absolutely batty insane to listen to the confusing trollop that comes out of your goddamn mouth? Ugh.
Yeah.
Left the two lonely leaves alone whilst filling up on chips and cheese. I just love.
My goodness. My goodness. Don't get too upset. It's okay.
Yowzers.
Kevin is triggered, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Got Snow Groove Cheryl, been lurking. We're agreeing with Shani because that's how low the bar is, in my opinion. And yeah, Kevin has major little outbursts. It's a thing, yes. Liz Lucas, I thought Shani was a lol cow. She is. Are we watching two low cows go? Yeah, that's what's so entertaining about it. Like, Shani is absolutely a lol cow in her own right. But lately, she's been making a lot of sense, which is mind-blowing for anyone who has watched Shani any amount of time in the past. It's mind-blowing to actually, like, she's making a lot of sense. Generally, she is. So it's just like it's kind of plays with your brain a little bit. Like, how is this happening? That's part of it, for sure. Yeah. Meal Prep Water says, I don't think a boycott is about feeling good inside. It has nothing to do with self-congratulations. I think that's why she does it. I think. You've only witnessed these two beg for pizza money through a reaction channel. I'm shocked they can put together the arguments that they are. Yeah. Yep. Shani and Rev are not mentally stable enough to react. They're doing it, though. They've been doing it 10 days in a row. And it's been very entertaining. Yeah. Yep, she's lost a lot of weight on Ozempic. She does look a little bit different. When Shani isn't high, she makes some good points, Joan. Yeah, I'm hearing some. Foodie and Beauty Bulbous Eye, a.k.a. Poopy Beauty. Well, hello, welcome. What is a lol cow? You've heard of ho cow? Oh, a lol cow is usually a content creator of some sort that they're a train wreck, but you can milk content from them constantly. You can milk the lols. They provide constant flow of milk. The lol cow. Yeah. And there are horror cows also. Like Cyrax would be a horror cow. They're calling Bali a horror cow now. So a lol cow, and there are certain criteria. They haven't really made it official anywhere that I've seen, but I have seen a number of lol cows, and they tend to say they have like a little script that they all follow, like unknowingly, but they come out with the same types of things that they say frequently. It's interesting. You saw Ethan Klein, who has been on Ozempic, and he lost a lot of weight. I guess he's going through some controversial times at the moment with his wife. And they all rage. Yes, you know a lol cow when you see one. Yes. They all rage. Nothing's their fault. Their content in general is always a train wreck. Like, nothing's organized. Nothing's like, ever what a regular person would bring to the table. It's always a bunch of nothing, or it's a complete mess. So no self-awareness or willingness to change. That's a good one, Snick. Definitely. Yep. You're working on an official lol cow requirements list? Zero self-awareness, definitely. Hey, Just a Mom Life.
Of taco salad, you guys.
It really is so good. And I found some good sour cream instead of the yogurt, because I don't think yogurt it's just not the same. No matter how much I try to.
I know I'm gonna be healthy, but I really needed that sour cream. I mean, I don't blame you, okay? I'll be honest, I don't blame you. I'm a Daisy girl. Do it all up, do it all up a Daisy.
Oh, it's so good.
With Daisy.
Especially with some fucking beef stroganoff.
Oh my God.
You put that through at the end? Oh, it's so good.
Baby, we should get the Gardein or the Beyond.
Impossible. Is so good.
Impossible, yeah.
Their stuff is really good.
And get the steak ones and then make some fucking delicious fucking stroganoff.
I'll make that.
You think you could do it?
No, my mom's recipe is full.
Can you add some onions and mushrooms to that shit?
That's in there in the deluxe version.
Ah, you sexy bitch.
My mom was a great
cook. With FB, it's not a dollop, it's a wallop. I know.
Oh my God! It's half the container almost.
A dollop of sour cream on top and a side of freaking sour cream.
Gonna make it the same? I don't know. I guess that's it for this video. Talk to you later.
Wow, that was disgusting. Holy shit.
Now, more Chantal in her sponsored meal. What did she have?
Oh, I love sniping this bitch.
Let's see.
Sniping her.
Oh my God, look how swollen she is.
Oh, she's so pissed off.
She binged so much. Shanny, do you see her face?
It looks like her neck is being pulled up or something.
Holy Jesus Christ in heaven, this is insane. We got to be nearing the end.
Her eyes.
Nearing the end. Now, they've been streaming for multiple hours each day. They took today off, but multiple hours. They just keep it rolling. So, I mean, they do bring the content, I gotta say. Foodie and Beauty and your long name. Thank you. Exactly, Turdrop. Shanny is another breed. Definitely, yes. And get out of my town, okay?
Oh, pizza flavor? Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Yeah, thank you. So what's a Hugh cow? That's a human cow, and that's different. That's different. That's different. I did a stream on it. If you look for the thumbnail that has actual Holstein cows in it, yeah, it's actual milk, like milk, not theoretical content milk. No, actual milk. It's dark, yes, very. Yeah, a horror cow is somebody who, a lol cow can definitely border on being a horror cow at times. I don't know if I'd call Chantal a horror cow. I know people think she's the worst person in the world, but I've seen so much worse. But I would call Christian a horror cow. I mean, he went to prison for assaulting sexually his mother. Okay? So, commit crimes, right. Chantal sits and eats and talks smack, She's, I don't know. Anyone who's giving her money is doing it willingly. She's not stealing money from people. I mean, people might, say, oh, well, I gave her money for this. What, you lost $20, $50 at the most? I know somebody who took over $7,000 from a viewer. Took it. So, no one is worse than Cutie. You need to get out more. You need to get out on the internet more. There's a lot worse than her. A lot worse. I used to deal with some of them. Horror cows cause others issues and so messed up stuff. Yeah. Speaking of Tracy TX showing up in LawTube chats, Emerald Blue, anime sucks. Yes, he is. Was a semi-notorious troll in the LawTube sphere, and his biggest target was Ricada. Weird that Tracy hangs around there too. I used to see Anime Sucks on Ricada's Locals stream. Before Ricada came back to YouTube and Rumble, he was streaming on Locals only. And I used to see him in there not super chatting, sending money though, sending donations with like all kinds of messed up messages. And I remembered, because I was covering Ricada for a little while, and I remember seeing that name looks familiar. Anime Sucks. Like, I don't know where I know that from. And then I'm like, oh, Gore World. Because I was kind of doing both at the same time. He gets around. So people, you think you know who the 7K one is? Oh, you might. You might. I have all the receipts, literally the receipts of every expenditure of that over $7,000. I have it all. Yeah. Horror cow is usually when it stops being funny altogether. True. And Chantal's not like funny. She's more depressing, but it's not like shocking and like, oh my God, so many people are being negatively affected. And I mean like real world affected, not like, oh, we watch her and she's triggering. No, I mean stealing money from people, assaulting people, like going all in. So Chantal's nothing. As a lawyer, the Ricada story makes my life. I've never bought his jive. Annie with an L. Yeah, I know. Whoa, that fell fast, didn't it? He was like the Christian family man. Oh my God. I mean, and he received a Sonichu medal. So you got the curse. Legit got the curse. Foodie and Beauty Bulbous Eye, aka Poopy Beauty, welcome to Owlette. Welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Eyes.
Look at that face.
Wait. Let's go to the eyes, man. Let's go to these eyes.
Look at her face, guys.
This is wild shit, man.
Oh yeah, she's fasting, right?
No, she ain't fucking fasting. She looks sick. Her like skin is yellow.
Wow.
Her fatty liver disease, man. Look how fucking swollen she is. Oh my God!
And this is with filters.
Yeah, she getting that Tammy Slayton forehead.
My God.
Yeah,
you zoomed in, Euphoria. Holy shit, that pops up.
My God, man.
Wow.
Like, girl.
Olivia, Shanny's nothing like this. My God.
I could never eat like this.
At all.
Not even close. Like, eating like her is, like, ugh. It's a no thank you. I know, right? Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. It's the last sponsor, yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay, Shanny, take your time. It's fine. It's Annie with an L, not Annie with a P, says, but even his initial image was BS. Real lawyers are at work, not on YouTube 24/7. Yeah, he never actually practiced. How anyone took him seriously is as bad as taking lessons from Joe Rogan. At least Rogan never lost his kids. Well, he really blew up during the Rittenhouse trial. That's when he really blew up. And then LawTube really started to become a thing. And then the Johnny Depp case, forget it. Yeah, like Shanny could almost be considered a horror cow, really, with the things they've done in their past, maybe. Yeah. No, Chantal really... I don't know. To me, she's very small potatoes. She upsets a lot of people and she triggers a lot of people. But like actual damage that she does to people in real life I haven't seen that much. Have I watched the Daryl Brooks case? Picks and sticks? It's the reason I abandoned my channel, because I had to switch the content from what I was doing, because I just like on a trial made a video that one of the LawTube lawyers asked for someone to clip, and I clipped it and I sent it to them, and they shared it out. Law and Lumber shared it out. So I started making, I got COVID right during the Darrell Brooks trial. I was sitting at home, not getting paid, and I just started making Darrell Brooks like videos, and my channel, I went from making like maybe $175, $100 a month. My first month making Darrell Brooks, it was over $1,000. So yeah, I definitely covered it. I was actually going to go to Wisconsin myself, because I made a bunch of FOIA requests and grounds. Yeah. And I thought it might be easier for me to fly out there for the day. And I got back to work and I told my boss, I'm like, I might need to go to Wisconsin for just like a day, but I'll come back the same day. So I don't need to stay overnight or anything. I just have to go to the courthouse. And I requested all of his phone calls and it was denied. But the court sent me a very interesting letter explaining why they denied my request. And it actually like made me feel that, I mean, the court system was, I feel like they were right in denying it, but not all courts do that, obviously, because look at that psycho in Florida. All his calls got released, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I made quite a few videos. Yeah, it was fun. And then, you know, the stuff I was doing, dealing with a couple of, you know, lol cows / horror cows. I would classify her as a horror cow now. Very small time. I would never even mention her name. Like, you'll never find her. She's a nothing. She doxed me, but but she's a nothing. So, you know, it was tough. It was a challenging channel to run. It wasn't just her that I covered. There were like people who came to me to tell me their story, and we would put it out together, or I would put it out for them to expose different things. Like really taking money, setting up a pretense that they're working themselves on a very sensitive crime case that's active and open, and doing interviews with victims, families, suspects, collecting money to do all of that. They're not law enforcement. They have no training in any of that, but they're inserting themselves into a case and collecting money. Like, oh wow, yeah, you're gonna help solve the case. And then losing their jobs because they're so quote unquote dedicated to the case, when really they just couldn't get off a live stream to go to work. So yes, Krama, Whitebird, you got it, Krama. So it wasn't that difficult to give up all that for like $120 a month, because I had sleepless nights through that. It was hectic. It was super hectic. And then I'm like, so I can just sit here, watch the Darrell Brooks case, which I'm watching anyway. I'm already watching it. Screen record some of it, make a ton of edits, make it funny, and people loved it. So it was an easy decision. They get obsessed with Watts and it just blew up from there. Yeah, I mean, that's how cases get ruined too. Yeah. You know, people, it's the entitlement. It's big time entitlement. It's like, I am entitled to knowing more about the case than the police are willing to put out. Not realizing, not having the training, knowledge, nothing to realize that there's a reason why police withhold information. There's a reason why it's not all put out there before they find a suspect to arrest and charge. They feel entitled to find out all that information on their own. And it's egregious and disgusting. And then collecting a ton of money on top of it. Not only collecting money, but then using viewers' credit cards and racking them up without permission. Yeah, it's really something. Oh, Critical K. I've heard of her. I wasn't around during her time. Yeah, she got sued by the victim's family, rightly so. And Shanann Watts' brother, what's his name? Something Khrushchev. He's in the UK. He just won a court case against these people. So, yeah, it's no good.
That's true.
Are we back, Kevin and Shani?
That used to be baggy, that blue dress. Now it's getting really...
She's growing another gunt.
It's
Yes,
growing
Frankie.
tight.
Yep.
Girl!
Gunther is going to have a twin.
I know.
She's going to be like Cueto.
Some chaga mushroom coffee.
Chaga mushroom coffee, folks. Really good
So,
for the-
like, Chantal collecting $20 here and there to, lick a lollipop or make something, it's like, okay. These people are willingly sending their money to her. If they want to be manipulated and scammed, you cannot convince a person that they've been manipulated. And that was my biggest lesson from having that channel. That was the primary goal. I was laying it out very intentionally and clearly for people. Look at this. Look at how this happened and how they're doing it, and people couldn't see it. If they didn't want to see it, they couldn't see it. So it became frustrating too. So it's just all the same people who realize that this person is a total scumbag who come to your channel because it's like, yeah, expose this, expose that. I'm like, yeah, I'm on it. But like people that were fans are never going to come to your channel because they think you're a hater. And then when that woman lost over $7,000, she started showing up on our channels like, yeah, I got really screwed. I didn't see it until now. It's like, we were trying to tell all of you, but you just, it's like they fall under a spell. And it's like the Beezers are under the same thing. There are reaction channels too who do the same thing to their viewers. They're like under a spell and they can't see it, and they won't see it until they're ready. So it can be very frustrating. Whitebird, I'm not going to say publicly. We can talk in DMs if you'd like. It's just these channels they've never resurfaced for me. And I'd like to keep it that way because I don't want them, because they're still scamming people to this day. They've brought in all new people. So like a lot of their viewers left. Like, oh my God, she's awful. I'm like, duh. But she's brought in new people. So I don't want her to get more viewers, and she's just continuing to scam people. Okay, Tejancita, we'll see you later. Yeah. It's incredible and quite worrying just how gullible people can be. There's a lot of vulnerable people on the internet in general. And there were people... Just like with I see a lot of the same thing in this community too, where there were viewers who will go from live stream to like all day watching Chantal content all day. You see them in every chat. And you're just like clicking around, but it's like, oh, they're here too. But they're reacting in the chat as if they've seen this video for the first time with this creator, when they've already seen it 4 times. So it's like it's a kind of an addiction for some people. And I think those people can be vulnerable because they see this as their social interaction. They see their friends in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. Did you see what she did now? And that may be the only kind of social interaction that they get. So when a creator, and this is very deliberate for some creators that do this, because I've studied it. And I had a psychology friend who helped me study it, who broke it down quite a bit, like really broke it down. Because some stuff I didn't see, I didn't realize, and she just like broke it all down for me, like, this is what they're doing. And she's repeating it over and it's working every single time. Every time she does this, it's working. Don't judge me, I have it on while I work. Me too. Brandon, what's Brandon saying? I told you that in confidence? Told me what? I hope you're joking. It's okay if I know you from before, but, what are their tactics? Okay. Because there are channels in this community who do it too. You're a very serious possum. You have the flu, Rana R? Oh. So, I mean, it's because I don't want it to sound like I'm calling anybody out in this community, but I've seen it. I've seen the pattern repeating here too. Sad fishing is one thing. Yep. Sad fishing, dry begging, all that stuff. Yeah. The creator that I primarily dealt with used a puppy. Used a young puppy taken away from its. She took it away from its mother too soon. So I got triggered. Triggered. But her fans were like, oh! They named the puppy. The puppy had its own Amazon wish list. Puppy needs to go to the vet. That was taken care of. And that's okay. Because, like, I have a wish list occasionally for my dogs. You know, people ask me to set up a P.O. box. I'm not comfortable doing that just because of location. But, like, the dogs do need stuff. And if you do want to help out with that, I really appreciate that. This particular person, I mean, she puts her electric company and account number for her electricity on her Nightbot to go through the chat if you want to donate to the electric bill this month. I mean, so she was using an animal. She was using an animal because a lot of people, and you got to look at the demographics too, because women tend to watch, a lot of women watch true crime. A lot of women watch Chantal. So you look at, okay, we have women of a lot, like the age demographic is pretty broad. So you appeal to women with children and pets. And domestic violence is one too. That those three things will hook somebody. So once you're emotionally hooked and you feel like you're part of something, like part of a movement, part of something that's making a real difference, that can be very intoxicating for people. Not to sound contrived, but are you serious? I wish I wasn't. And I've seen this like again and again and again. So, and people who may not have a strong social network, even if you do, feeling like you're part of something, true crime, an unsolved case where people are coming together every single night to discuss a case, no matter how old it is, and coming up with new things to talk about every single night. And you've always got to add something new. So maybe you interview the suspect again. Maybe you interview a neighbor. And people will take a trip. They'll get on a plane and go to, she's well aware, and go to where it happened, the crime scene, and investigate the crime scene. They are not detectives. They are not police, you know? And it made me analyze too, like, what is my trigger, like, for being susceptible to this? And it's definitely animals. It absolutely is animals. That's right, P-Day today. That's definitely one of them. And she's ban evading currently. I can't believe she's back and no one has noticed it. Even if you're logical, there's a scam that will appeal to your specific fears or insecurities, right? Like you're insecure about your bank balance overdrafting, you may click an email with those words. Sure, yeah, absolutely. She is back. Yep. She is back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you got to look at the audience and animals and DV. Yeah, DV is definitely a big one. It's a big one. If you have, and I've seen this one creator do the animal thing, the crime case, the DV, which come to find out didn't even happen. I have to move out of my boyfriend's house. I can't take this anymore. Every single woman who has been in that situation for real felt for her and stepped up and threw money at her. Like, take it all. We'll do anything we can. Your trigger might be people fighting over Mountain Dew. Clearly, yeah. And she still, I mean, that was a couple years ago. She still has not had to get a job. She rents a house by herself. Well, not by, well, I can't get too far into it, but oh my God, it's gotten worse since I left. It has gotten worse, and I can't even believe it. MGL's back. Yeah, she's back. Yeah, I've seen her from time to time. She's live. She doesn't have nearly as many viewers. Like, it's usually around 100 because she went to Kick. But I do see her. She has a different channel name. But it's her still sitting in the kitchen. Like, it's the same thing. Same thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, how did we get on that? I don't even know. How did we? Oh, the horror cow thing. Yeah, the horror cow thing. You got people that are actively interfering with an active investigation that's still open. You got people legit running scams, actual scams, and stealing money from people. Like, some of it legitimately sent based on a lie, like deception, theft by deception. One of the creators I covered was actually charged formally with that in her state because I ran her criminal record. She was charged with that. That person, though, is fun to cover because she's that was good. That was fun. Because she was just a scammer, but she didn't want to hurt people. But she was a total scammer, and I'm like, you're ridiculous. And like, she and I are the same age. We like a lot of the same things. It's weird. I know about romance scammers because I know someone close to me who's literally a scientist and Harvard grad who got involved with a romance scammer. Yeah, it has nothing to do with intellect, social status. Like, yeah, anyone can be susceptible to these things. And one of the biggest things to keep in mind is that no one is immune. No one. Because people say, oh, no, it's not going to happen to me. And then it happens to them. The St. Jude fundraisers. Yep, that went on for years. Controversy. BHB and MGL. Crap some dude to Summer Wells place to yell and scream at the driveway. Yep. How can people get involved with that and not know? Get involved with what? The romance scams? They know how to suck you in. Yeah, definitely. I think it's very easy for certain people to be romance scammed. Like, easy. Yeah. It doesn't just start on dating sites either. Christina can be careful literally everywhere. Yeah. You're watching a documentary about the GameStop stock thing, and there was a neuroscientist at MIT who he was like, I know it sounds crazy, but I know I'm right about this. Right. Yeah. You're glad BK is gone? Are you? Is he really gone, though? See, I thought he was doing some good for a time, myself. You watch Social Catfish sometimes? Yep. Yeah, that's a good show. Yeah, romance scams. If you... Yeah, it has nothing to do with intellect. Like, nothing. People can be scammed. Oh, Hectic Llama. Before he passed, my grandfather got scammed multiple times. He had a lot of money from a life of being frugal, and most of it was lost. That is so sad. So sad. Game chats, yeah. Romance scams and crypto scams in Canada? Yeah. I mean, Chantal is an easy target, too. Yes, intellect. Yes, the scammers don't attack your intellect. They attack your humanity and your emotional weaknesses. Yeah, it happens. happens more often than you would think. People who scam the elderly are the dregs of society, 100%. Yeah. Yep. You stay away from true crime because it triggers your anxiety. You hear enough traumatizing shit without seeking it out. Yeah. People, I mean, same thing too with, a lot of this stuff. You have to take breaks. Because it does worm its way in, and it can make you feel bad. People who are lonely are a target from romance scammers. Even if you don't feel that you are lonely, they will find what you're missing and they will target that. Like, hey, Maria, it's not even about desperation. Like, it's, for some people, right? They love to get that good morning text or how was your day text, and you're okay, sleep tight, talk to you tomorrow. They may not get that from anybody, but they have this person. So he works on an oil rig and his mother is in the hospital and desperately needs $10,000 to have a surgery up front. And all of his money is tied up in some bank somewhere in Switzerland. But if you send him $3,000, he can get it out. But that's not all on the first day. It's over time. And there was, I forget where I saw it, but there was a scam. There was a scam victim who said that they even had like a pretty good idea that they were being scammed, but they still went along with it because they really enjoyed the interaction and the attention. Like they knew they were being scammed. So, and once you are scammed by one person, they have lists. They'll put you on a list, like how much did you get from so-and-so? You're on a list, and then they sell those lists of like people who have been scammed. And again, with the people who say, I'll never be scammed, people who have been scammed are like, never again, it's never happening again. They're on a list. So someone else completely different who bought the list reaches out to them with a different story and they get scammed again. That happens too. You think Chantal knows? Could be. Yeah. Yeah. Do they not want to see or meet these people? That is such a good question because I think there's reasons why people are in very long distance relationships. They have like commitment issues and they don't want to have someone around all the time. But like a visit a couple times a year of like a passionate time for like a couple of weeks and they keep up just it's like a relationship at convenience. Like I only have to deal with you when I look at my phone. I don't have to deal with you coming home from work in a bad mood. Some people want that. You've been hit by a romance scam before, Liz, and it was something like appealing to my low self-esteem and need to be treated like the center of someone's world, and they fed on that. I fell for it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And, it does tend to be for outside of the U.S. If you are American, it does tend to come from outside the U.S., and I mean, I remember my former partner in Egypt telling me American women are chronically neglected by men. Chronically neglected. So any attention, even if it's platonic, they will they latch onto it, or they're like, they want more and more because they're men. He said that American men chronically neglect their women, their emotional needs, their all of that. So, men know that, and they'll go for those things that they know that you're missing. Or they may ask you all the questions, like, tell me everything about you. I want to know everything about you. And they just let you talk and talk and talk. And tell me about your childhood. But they're like making notes about like your vulnerabilities. Like, oh, I've always thought this about myself. And they won't do it right then and there. They might wait like a week and go around it like sneaky and worm their way in. There's all kinds of methods. People got to understand that with scammers or abusers, they don't start out that way. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It only made you more jaded when it comes to relationships and romance. Now I question even the most innocent of flirtation. How long ago was that, Liz? You lost some money because of it. Them putting my name on a list, though, makes sense now because I get a bunch of random messages on different platforms that are spewing the exact same thing. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I hope you don't blame yourself, Liz, because they're very skilled at what they do. A year ago, so that's still pretty fresh. Meal Prep Water says one of their tactics is to agree with everything and make their target feel like their soulmate and align on so many things. Yeah, yep. And they might put out a test to see how hooked you are. Like some kind of a fabricated misunderstanding. That if you're hooked, you might panic and like, oh my God, they'll see your reaction. And it's a test to see how deep you're in. That's right, Brandon. You can't blame yourself for being human and someone taking advantage of that. Really sorry you went through that. 100%. That's right, Fallen Angel. They truly have mastered this. Harvard grads get scammed. It's absolutely. And sometimes it's, it's those people that are like, I can't even believe this happened to me. Like, I should know better. Why didn't I see it? Like, I understand, like saying that to yourself, but the responsibility lies with the scammer. You've also had 3 relationships, one of which was 7 years. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was a learning lesson. I mean, I understand being like wary to get back out there for sure. I totally get that. Scammers are everywhere on the internet. Yeah. The romance scams are very, very common because a lot of people are, missing something in their lives. Yep. You got scammed by an online auto warranty, FW11? Wow. You're done dating, Leaky Eye Pondu? Yeah, hitting the elderly with scams is pretty egregious. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's finish up with Shanae. See what she has to say about Mountain Dew. And Kevin.
Thank you, Blue Nation.
Thank you very much. God, she looks jaundiced.
She's so pissed.
Shanny.
I know, she's yellow as fuck.
Her toxicity is going up.
Going up. You're ruining your liver. You're ruining your liver. You're ruining your liver. You better motherfucking stop.
All right, see you, Bad Will.
And the good thing, the good thing about your liver is it can regenerate itself. You just have to give it time to heal, and you have to detoxify.
Yes, the real Reverend Bill Hicks, I can tell you for a fact that chaga mushroom coffee, I drank it for years. I was still using sweet and low. Now I drink black coffee.
Yeah, it's chaga and lion's mane.
I was drinking the InfoWars Immune Support coffee, and I never got sick.
InfoWars coffee. Okay.
Yep.
She's very yellow.
Oh, Kevin.
I highly recommend the chaga mushroom coffee.
That means she's going through jaundice. And
yes. She
liver
is,
failure.
Shanny, she's close, I think.
Yeah, I
We're
think
getting
so.
to the end.
She's puffing out.
Yep, that's correct. It's over, Chantal.
That's a sign.
That is a sign from God. It is over. You are either going to stop eating this way or you will die. And you did it to yourself.
It's a sign.
That is definitely a sign from God.
Dude.
Red alert. Red alert.
Dude. Sorry for everyone who lost their shit. We live... Oh, there's another
Second
one
coming. That's a 2-alarm fire.
We live next to a fire station.
Great guys.
So...
The best people on earth. They don't get paid.
So you commonly hear those going by.
Yeah.
2 trucks.
Yep.
You got 2
Oh,
witnesses.
yeah, she does look yellow, Wilson. She does.
There for a sign
yeah.
from God. He didn't just give 1 sign, he gave 2 signs.
It's a
God.
2-alarm fire.
Yeah, dude.
Get it? Man.
She needs to go out in the sun and clear those
She
freaking
needs
jaundice
to
in
stop
her.
eating this stuff.
Yeah, like seriously, she's dying.
Yes.
She looks pissed.
She looks like she can't breathe.
Oh, smile, fake smile. You could do it.
Oh, she looks so sick.
Hey, Allison. Hey, Kermit. Small potato. Kermit, are you Anna? Make the situation type deal into enchanted charcoals.
You know what, Misty? She broke every single one. She's drank, sexual activity, I don't know. That actually is not one, I'm probably guessing. Gossip, anger. She got high on something. She was smoking on something.
Yeah. Later, Bad Wolf.
Later, Bad Wolf.
We love you here.
Something tells me that wasn't just nicotine.
Oh, no strawberries, no. I keep forgetting about the tortilla. I'll have to do that at some point.
That's right, Teardrop.
Hey, Belle. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Mortal Wombat. Rebecca. So I guess this is like the before last one.
Already eaten. This is a pickles. She's gonna eat a whole jar of pickles before.
She does love her pickles, Adriana. I have heard that. Yes, an InfoWars reporter was murdered early Monday morning. Yeah, I thought of Kevin. I thought of Rev immediately. I was like, oh, wow, it's a good thing he didn't go work for Alex Jones. He could be gone. Yeah. No, she does look yellow. She does. She definitely does. Yeah. Oh, her concealer is too yellow toned. She is pink, yeah. Yeah, she definitely has pink undertones. Yep.
Or our eyeballs.
And drink the juice, some of it probably. God, look at her face, stroke.
God, you are the most stupidest.
This is really getting hard to watch now.
Thank
She
you.
ordered food.
Thanks, small potato. Pam.
Big time.
Thank you, stylish Irish.
She is
From Ukraine?
so bad.
She is so yellow.
Mm-hmm. Fatty liver disease is catching up with you. Another thing she tried to warn you about. But you're determined to self-terminate with food.
It's Annie with an L, not Annie with a P. Says if this helps Liz or others, these scams are sophisticated. This week, 100+ young migrants were rescued from an illegal call center in Myanmar. Their papers were taken from them and they were beaten if they didn't make quota. Yeah, that is all too common, sadly. Yep. Yeah, these call centers set up. And like there are places with just phones and you're just texting and copying, pasting, and writing a story about who this person is and someone takes over for the night shift. And yeah, Liz, please don't blame yourself. It happens to a lot of people, a lot of intelligent, savvy people. It just does. Yeah. Thank you, Annie. And you know what? Get out of my town.
Oh, pizza flavor? Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Thank you very much.
Chantel, if you're listening, and to the haters, just pass this along to her, I guess. Are you, when you're having bowel movements, are you having like little yellow flecks in your stool? Because that would be your body getting rid of the bilirubin, the jaundice that is in you. I suggest you start looking at your stool and seeing if you're releasing any. And if not, try to get as much sunlight as possible, girl. Good luck.
Holy shit.
Good luck.
And just from an observer, Chantal, you are looking real rough right now.
Good luck. No, this is no laughing matters. I'm fucking serious here. Like, I'm really, like, seriously, like, I'm really, like, this is concerning shit.
It is.
She's exhibiting so many signs of so many different things. Like, her body is just a ticking time bomb, man.
The tarot people gotta be
so fucking scary.
See this.
Anna G. Discombobulated. Hello, Trixie. Brooke.
Yeah, Dr. Shani, I can't vouch for her credentials or her information. I have no idea if that's true. I have no idea. You know, as per usual, don't accept any quote unquote knowledge from any of these people. Annie says, sadly, the scam callers were also vulnerable people being exploited. They are recruited from poor countries and think they're getting customer service jobs. Yeah. And they might have, like you said, a quota to meet. You got to meet this amount before you'll get your passport back. but the number keeps changing. And they're just held there. It's like slavery. We had call like 6 years ago where someone told my husband that there was a warrant out for him. He believed them. It was a scam trying to get his personal information. Oh, wow. Wow.
Can you bring back sponsored meals? Poetic Justice, hello. Dan, maybe someday. Dan? Belle? Yeah, welcome. I'm tired. I am. I look tired, don't I?
No, you look jaundice, which can cause fatigue.
I would think so, yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Like, seriously, okay? Let's just
She's Googling.
let's just be little detectives here.
Yes.
You know?
I love that.
Look at the symptoms of fatty liver. See what's going on.
Yeah, them all.
Fatty liver disease, also known
Okay,
as...
my only complaint, Shani, please don't use AI overview. Come on.
Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease typically does not cause any symptoms in its early stages. That's why we've never really saw much of it. But she's been diagnosed with it for years now.
Yeah, that's right.
However, as the condition progresses, some individuals may experience the following: advanced symptoms: fatigue, weakness, abdominal pain or discomfort. Are you having belly problems, honey? Nausea, loss of appetite. Oh, wow. When we see that, we know it's like the end. Maybe that's it. She's losing her appetite. That's why she doesn't want to do the sponsorship anymore.
Wow.
Weight loss, jaundice, okay? Yellowing of the skin and eyes. I mean, look at this.
She's got it all.
She does, man.
She's got it all.
Okay?
She said that her stomach's been hurting.
Look at this. Ascites, fluid buildup in the abdomen. That's why her fucking belly...
Ascites. Yeah. Abdomen. The abdomen. Brandon, yeah, I actually, when I logged into my bank today, I saw a message about toll booth. Like you might get a message about like you owe a toll or something. Yeah. Current scam you've seen going around is just random. Hey, you know that toll you didn't pay? Pay now, you're going to jail. Yikes. And he says, one young man from Ghana said he didn't want to take the women's money and he felt horrible scamming lonely people because he was lonely and missed his family, but he would be beaten. It's a tough position to be in for sure. The LAPD called you, fallen angel, and told you had a warrant. Your anxious butt Googled the actual LAPD and called them to confirm. Wow, that's crazy. It's good. That's good you had the presence of mind to do that. They're counting on you to panic and just react, you know? Mm-hmm. You've worked in customer service 11 years, Meal Prep Water, so I don't get mad when I get a scam call. I empathize, and I feel like I would be the number one best scammer on the team in that Myanmar scenario. You got a call like that, but there's no toll roads in your state. You knew right away. That's funny. Yeah.
Belly so big? Edema, swelling in the legs and the ankles, confusion, and liver failure. It is important to note that not everyone with fatty liver disease will experience symptoms. If you experience any of these symptoms, it is essential to consult a healthcare professional for evaluation.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Cass. I'm sorry about that.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
It's deadly.
Like, look, this is how it's treated, okay? Okay, that's the diagnosis. Liver biopsy, treatment. Treatment usually starts with weight loss, foodie.
There you go.
This can be done by eating a healthy
Doesn't care.
diet,
Doesn't care.
limiting portion sizes, and exercise. Losing weight may improve other health problems that lead to an AFLD. Typically, losing 10% of your body weight or more is recommended, but losing even 3% to 5% of starting weight may have benefits.
Yeah.
Weight loss surgery or medicine also may be helpful for
Ozempic.
certain people. Now, dude, this is always your goddamn problem, woman. This is always the treatment that you
Okay, maybe this is the tough love you need, Chantal. Maybe you need a Dr. Shanny to yell at you a little bit.
need to fix all the problems you fucking have. I wish I had the problems you have. But I am riddled with arthritis and fibromyalgia because I was terrorized the majority of my life. But you, woman, everything it can be fixed.
That's the truth.
The things I have, it won't be fixed.
Can't be.
I have to live with this shit my whole life.
Yep.
But you can fix. And all you have to do is eat healthy.
Pretty much.
And exercise.
And she already likes healthy food. Like, just only eat Indian vegetarian dishes with a little naan. Just have that all every day. Have that.
I know.
Because it's healthy and she loves it.
Man, you know how lucky she is to just have these problems?
My God. Insane.
Everything she has, she can fix it with her diet.
Yeah.
And she refuses to do that because she'd rather fucking eat stupid shit. God damn, woman, you're so fucking lucky. You don't even know.
Jelly dumbass. Homeless. I'm having a salad with cheese and lettuce and French and some pickles. The donate.
With lettuce and cheese and pickles. Who
Not
fucking puts
ass.
pickles? Who fucking puts pickles on a freaking...
I'm having a salad, guys.
I know, right?
That's cheese and a couple pieces of lettuce.
Oh, honey, we don't bash the people who consume tobacco
No.
and cannabis here.
Tobacco.
That's a
is-
no-go in my room.
They're both a sacred plant.
Okay, they're both sacred plants. Okay, God says you need smoke for your temple. I'm fine
Shani is 420 friendly.
in God's eyes. Thank you. But I don't need your medical advice as well. If I have problems with my lungs, then I'll be like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to quit it. But until then, shut the fuck up.
I agree.
I'm going to light my cigarette just to spite you. How about that?
Exactly.
I eat clean. I'm not dying of congestive heart failure and fatty liver disease and diabetes and not having a gallbladder so my body can filter out fat. I'm not doing that to my body. Thank you.
Okay. Good night, Midwest Bird Freak. Sleep tight. Dr. Shani does not want your medical opinions. She knows. She's telling us. That's right. The toll scam has texted you, crackhead Jen. I can't see well enough to drive, so don't own a car. Would love to know how my ass ran up charges on the toll roads. That's funny. Sharon doesn't pronounce her G's. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stay on topic. Don't gaslight, and certainly don't try to strawman me. I'm way too old for that bullshit.
Exactly.
She ordered chicken burgers too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how wonderful for you,
That's
Fruity.
really, really good.
Happy iftar.
Wow.
Maybe
That's-
pickles
wow.
taste better.
Wow.
Yeah, Brooke.
Oh my God.
No. Not right now, but I'm gonna be trying to eat healthier.
So fucking bullshit.
You're trying to be healthier by putting a load of ranch and cheese and pickles on some iceberg lettuce?
My God.
Her liver area looked big in the hospital vid.
You're right. You're right.
I'm telling you, man. She's playing with fire.
And she has very labored, like she's starting to feel it. You can tell.
Yeah. I'm a trained, and for the haters out there that want to freaking demean me, I'm a trained observer, okay? It's expired right now, but I have a CNA.
Yeah.
And not only that, I study very well, if you haven't noticed. I make sure to question everything and make sure everything is truth.
I did not know that about you. You have a CNA. It's
Yes.
just not active right now.
Exactly.
You could pay or whatever and get some
Mhm.
training or whatever.
Like $50, $70 and get my CNA back.
There you go.
That's easy. Okay. And
Yeah,
then they'll
you-
probably require me to, well, I know it. I'm required to redo CPR,
Sure.
which is fine.
Yeah. She got the burger. Oh my God, go live. Wow. Chantal, you are going to pass away.
Oh well.
Look at how she's floating before her eyes. She's
You're busy, whatever.
rolling her eyes.
Yeah, he's busy, whatever. Yeah, you know he's not with you, honey.
Mhm.
Just stop the grift.
No, she's past it. I think she's ready to say it's not real.
Hmm.
I think she's almost ready.
Oh, you didn't block her on that account. Oh my God, she's insane.
Yeah, that's Chantal now.
Oh, is this me? Is this about me being
Probably,
insane?
yeah, most likely.
Yes, I am, Chantal. I'm totally insane for you.
Dude, you should go to the police. She's harassing you. You asked her to stop bugging you.
Somebody-
Oh, it's not me.
No,
Never
it's not.
mind.
It's probably Aisha.
Okay.
Aisha.
See, I just assume too much with her.
Like, what the fuck? You have no life?
No, I don't. I have absolutely zero life. You see me? I'm dead.
You're pretty dead, too.
Oh, thank you, baby.
That's amazing. Ah,
If I die, can you honk my boob for just
Yes.
one last time.
I will do that for you.
Thank you.
If you want it.
I really like this girl, and as a local Cornwallian, I'm proud to be from the same place.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
She's gonna pass away though.
Are you a huge Queen foodie fan like me? Yeah, dude.
We used to be fans,
Mm-hmm.
but her hypocrisy and treatment of people is real bad.
All I did was support her,
Mhm.
and then she just started bashing me, and I'm like, okay, fair game. Fair game. Happy Ramadan. I'll do something that you don't do. I'll do something that you don't do.
She ain't fasting at all.
The fuck?
That was weird.
Go back.
Oh my God, Deanne, you can actually ban them if you want.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't, like, oh my God. Dude. No life.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you
What?
fuck them. They're
Burnout.
She don't like it.
Look at that. She's drinking Coca-Cola. Oh, I'm banning American products. I'll just squint my nose. This is terrible stuff. This is Coca-Cola. I thought you were banning American products, and here you are having a fucking Coke.
Well, it's not Mountain Dew, at least. At least it's not a Mountain Dew.
Get out of here.
I see no name. Well, she's continuing to binge eat, and nothing's changed. Not ban you, not you. Clone 1.
Okay, they're just going back to the fucking station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put them in the air fryer? Eh.
Sorry, I have like serious PTSD problems when it comes to fire trucks and
I know.
police cars and ambulances.
But they live next to a fire station? That's not good. I don't think I actually watched this live stream. Last sponsor meal. I don't think I saw
Jasmine.
this.
The Warrior has some information on somebody that I'm seeing. Who's Jasmine? Never heard that name in real life. Thank you, Deanne.
Gee, man, you're so fucking dumb.
Not bad. Okay. Here's the bird. Looks like someone put it between their butt cheeks and farted.
Yeah, I bet you'd say something like that.
It looks like something you put
Ugh.
in between your butt
And now
cheeks
she's gonna
and
eat it.
farted.
That's a lot of scat fetish.
Why would... I think I'm foodied out. I think I'm foodied out. Wow. I mean, this is during Ramadan. You're supposed to be grateful for food and thank God for food. And here she is complaining in the most vulgar way about what her food looks like. Wow. I feel blessed to have food, honestly. I don't care what it looks like. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm foodied out. I do love Shani, though. I am totally into Shani's reactions. And I love hearing Kevin in the background. That's like, it really adds a lot to it. It really does. I hope they go live tomorrow. They didn't go live today, but I hope they do tomorrow. I definitely want more. I do. And I hope they're both in a good mood. Oh, that could be Christina. He actually does have that fetish because we found his Twitter account, and he draws obese dragons who are farting. Like, yeah. So it's very possible that she said that for him. Yep. You too, Reality Chica. Have a wonderful evening. It just sucks the energy right out of a person. I mean, sometimes I just feel kind of overdosed on her. I'm like, okay. I gotta get back to my, like, regular, I don't know. Just back to the regular. Right? Lexi Lime, yeah. She's getting about 100 people per stream now, which is great because she was getting like 50, 60. But she's building an audience again. Wilson, yeah. Definitely. Your vibe attracts your tribe, for sure. Of course, Steady C. My pleasure. You too, nothing but trouble. Yeah, when she was uploading just like really, really short videos or lives, it was great. But like she's streaming like all day long. All day. So, yeah, it's hard to kind of watch some of her content now. But we'll get through what we can because you know what I'll probably do? Because I do have her on throughout the day. I kind of switch between different streams, though, and different videos throughout the day. But like if there's a part that I want to like, oh, I want to watch this with you guys, I'll make a note of it, like around what time it happened so I can go back to it. That was for anime? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, thanks, juror number 6. Yeah. Swaying lanterns. That's right. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It was a good time as always. Thank you, SOMDTHC. Thank you, Wig. Thank you, Lizbeth. Thank you, Anna Gags, Crackhead Jin. I hope to see you all again very soon. Good night, Pax. Good night, Hectic Llama. Good night, Melaminka. Oh, Dobanok? Or Dobanok? Doban? Shanny's gonna get banned again for ban dodging. She would be better off going to Kick. I'd watch her on Kick. Yeah, there's no rules on Kick at all. Oh, thank you, Becca. That's very nice. Thank you, juror number 6. Christina, Texas T, Picks and Sticks, Brandon, Canvia, White Bird, Rana R, Meal Prep Water, Just Me, Kathy Sinclair. Okay, I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you for sharing that, Liz. That was, people can definitely learn from that story too. And I hope it helps to get other people's input too, that, it's truly not your fault. Good night, Yorkshire Boomer, Maria, Tater Tot Hot Dish, Moni JV, Emerald Blue. Yeah, okay, all right. Have a great night or day, and I hope to talk to you very soon. Okay, good night.